Literally.
Fuck out of here.
Damn.
Just play.
It's all right. Y'all can keep hating.
I love my Knicks fans. I do love my Knicks fans. But welcome to the Baja. Cam's not here yet, so that's why I'm starting off today. As you know, we got national champs here. We got
Yes, sir.
first round picks here.
Yes,
other
sir.
than me, undrafted. Still got it out the mud. Shout out the mud. Run your race. Go subscribe. We got some elite bump, fellas.
Some elite bump.
This has been one of the best playoffs I've seen in a very long time. In a very long time. It's been a lot of upsets. We got some road teams. We had some shit we ain't. Listen,
We've never seen before.
We've never seen this before.
We've never seen this before.
And you can't
Let's
even
get right to it, because I'm getting cooked. Y'all boys is cooking me in the chats and all that.
First, we're going to talk about Boston and New York. We're going to get right to the Baja. We ain't going to waste no time.
Sound like Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Like Kevin Hart say, got the cat drinking milk out the bowl.
God damn.
Boston lost again. They were up 20 again in the third. I was really interested when they went up 20 in the third. I remember New York called a timeout. I was like, there has to be a conversation in the timeout. But like, we were just in this shit last game. We can't let this shit happen again.
Well,
lo and behold,
shit happened.
Shit happened again.
Well,
these motherfuckers.
Team meeting ASAP. If I'm on that,
I don't
locker
even think
room.
it's a team meeting.
Players meeting only. Let's figure this shit out, because I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna stick with Boston on this one. Boston needs to figure this shit out. Shooting whatever they fucking shot. 20. I mean, both games. I think 25 over 100 out of 100 shots. They only made 25. I mean, I get it. Shooters keep shooting, but shit, at some point, you have to figure it out.
Look at them shooters right there.
I'm gonna be completely honest. If I'm Boston, KP not being fully healthy is definitely hurting.
I still think.
But I would say this. If I'm Boston, I don't change a fucking thing.
Keep shooting that thing?
Bro, that's how they, them switching would make it seem like New York's doing something that's hindering them from playing well.
So
this has nothing to do with the New York Knicks.
So it goes back to my point that Boston's going to give a couple games away. Well, I said
yeah.
one.
To anyone, and like I said, you can say I'm a hate. This is no hate. I give Knicks so much credit for going and just stealing these games. These are steals. These are steals. The Boston Celtics are simply missing open shots. And if there's nothing you can draw up. There's nothing different you need to do. We're talking about Derek White, Jason Tatum. I don't give a fuck. Al Horford's a good shooter. Al Horford,
Drew Holiday.
Peyton Pritchard, Drew Holiday. We're talking about open looks. The Knicks are doing nothing.
I understand that. But
to make this even a... Guys, the score was 91-90.
No, I understand what you're saying.
That's nasty.
I understand what you're saying. But if the Boston Celtics don't start making shots, their ass going home.
But that's to make them. Listen,
I'm just gonna be honest.
If I'm the coach, I'm walking and be like, fellas, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's nothing we need to change. We just gotta hit shots.
No, they do need to change something, Theo. Hold on now.
What do they need to change?
Hold on now.
What they need to change?
Besides making shots, they need to change. When they get punched in the mouth by the Knicks, they can't just go into this ISO basketball, bro.
I wish we.
This is what they do.
I wish we had clips of the end of the game. They're getting open shots. There was a swing to Derek White in the corner, miss, butt naked. Mm-hmm. Swing. They're helping off Al Horford in the corner, miss. There's nothing more you can do.
You're right.
Like, I don't know what else you need to do.
But they got to make shots.
You got to make shots.
Because Jalen Brunson and them making shots.
You got to think about this. They not even making shots. They scored 91 points.
No, I'm talking about when the game online. Jalen Brunson making shots.
He made some shots, for sure.
Some shots now.
But at the end of the game, let's think about it. The score is 90-89. Drew Holiday gambles will go for a steal.
Yeah.
Then it's 91-90. Let's be Drew didn't have to go for a steal there.
And at the end of the game, like, you gotta get a shot off.
Oh yeah, you got to get a shot off.
Like, give yourself a chance.
It's been 2 games in a row. They just haven't.
Why he didn't go to the rack?
He did.
tried to shoot
So
a fader.
when he turned, he lost the ball.
When he lost it, I knew it was a
He
wrap.
lost it, and I was
said,
like, "Oh,
you got a clip of that?"
shit.
I said, "Oh, it's a wrap."
And when he lost the ball, I said,
Where are you going?
He lost the ball. He went right into
Yes.
Mikal Bridges.
So right here, as soon as
He
here
did
when
this move. I said, "Oh,
when
it's
he
over."
lost it right there,
Where is you going?
he was cooked. Now
he trying to pass.
great
it.
play by Mikal because Jalen was butt naked. If Mikal doesn't get a hand on that, Jalen gets a great look at the rim. And let's go and be honest, with the makeup of where that game was going, that shit was off.
That shit was off. Big fact.
That shit was off. But like I said, you got to get a Knicks credit. They are playing. They are doing the things they need to do, and the way they're winning games is how they want to win games. We're gonna be in the game at the end.
My Knicks 2-0.
The Knicks are 2-0.
They are
I'll
2-0.
give them credit.
Let's
I know
go Knicks, baby.
The last episode, I said they was gonna get swept, but maybe get one.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen this shit coming.
I can't wait to
must
see.
Be honest.
I can't wait to see this fro.
I can't. I am getting cooked on the comment section.
Theo, he said he
But
put
listen,
on a
man,
fro.
listen,
He said he
listen,
coming in
hold
here
on,
with a
hold
fro, Theo.
Let Charlie do his apology
They
first.
want me to apologize and
Okay.
shit.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
So here's my apology. I apologize for absolutely nothing because at the end of the day, we still got to win. You got to win 4 games.
No, you're right.
You still got to win 4 fucking games.
But we got a hell of a chance to win 2 before they win 4.
Listen, man, I'm doubling down.
We got a hell of a chance to
Hold on
win
now,
2
hold
before
on
they
now,
win
hold on,
4.
Yeah.
I took my shit off. Hold on, I got to represent.
Oh, see, now I'm mad now. I'm mad I ain't wearing my Knicks joint.
Because I got to double down, baby. I got to double down. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Melo, send me a jersey.
At the end of the day.
Send me a jersey. I got to
we
wear
might
it.
need, hey, Larry Legend, you still got some shots? 'Cause shit, we might use you. We might need you, fucking Larry Legend, goddamn it. The way these boys are playing and shooting that basketball, man, goddamn. But they're going to figure it out. Oh, honestly, I still think Boston's going to turn this shit around, bro.
Let me
I
ask,
think they got the
let me
personnel
ask
to
you
make it
this.
happen.
Okay, so you think they got a real chance? You got the Knicks winning this.
Yes. They going to win 2 games before
All right,
Boston
so
can win
before
4.
they won these 2 games, before the series started.
I was a little worried.
I was a little worried. You had them winning the
Yeah,
series?
I'm still going with my boys. But I was a little worried. I was.
So Boston win the next 2. Y'all boys in trouble. I can't wait.
We ain't gonna win next 2.
I
They ain't gonna win
cannot
next 2.
wait.
They ain't gonna win next 2.
to Boston tie this series.
They might get game 3. Might.
Because I'm getting cooked. and I'm
Hey, it's
taking
tough in that garden now. We up 2-0. It's tough in that garden now.
With the camera. I'm keeping all receipts.
I'm going to tell you this.
I'm gonna come back
this
to
is
this
what.
game.
It's tough in that garden. We need to go.
This is why.
You should.
This is why I said the Knicks are not in. They need, and I think they know.
They know what?
Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum have been through everything you can possibly think of.
They have.
Drew Holiday's been through everything you can possibly think of.
They have.
Al Horford has been through everything you possibly think of. Peyton Pritchard was right there with him. They got a bunch of guys. There's no way you go back into their locker room and be like, if Boston played their best and lost, I would be concerned. I'd be like, they in fucking trouble. They haven't even played remotely close to their best.
I understand.
Right. And they lost by 3 and they lost by 1.
And 1 point.
I understand what y'all
And the
saying.
Knicks are playing their best basketball we've ever seen them play right
And
now.
they ain't gonna stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. I can't wait for
I'm
this
rocking with my Knicks.
Hold up.
I'm with y'all, New York. New York, stand up.
Hold up. Charlie said they shot 26% from 3, bro. What are you talking about? Their best basketball.
Who?
The Knicks. The Knicks played like trash too in ways.
Hey, Hong, don't worry about it. I can't wait to the end of this series.
Hong, you once again stop being an analytical guy. Watch the game, bruh.
I watched the game.
We just saw them miss 21 straight field goals.
For sure, but it's a make or miss league, is it not?
It's Hong.
It's a make or miss league,
Would
yes
you
or no?
have guessed that they missed 21?
No,
fuck the percentages.
No, but I'm saying it's a make or miss league, yes or no?
Yes, it's a make. Would you
Okay, and if the
ever think-
Celtics hit a slump
I had a
now,
conversation about you with this yesterday. Derek White had a miss. He's in front of the fucking basket,
for sure.
and he had a missed layup.
But if they hit a slump at the wrong time, they hit a slump at the wrong time.
Them lights must a little too
Bro,
bright.
the
right now.
fact that Boston had 2 20-point leads and lose it.
That's on them.
is diabolical to me. I had never seen that,
I
man.
understand that.
I
So,
never heard a champion have a performance anxiety in my life.
Exactly.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Everybody's having this big. We love talking shit, and let's be real here. Let's be real.
Defending champs.
They are the defending champs.
Don't forget that.
They've been here before.
everybody go home.
I still think the Celtics are gonna win this. But my whole point is like you guys. It's not like the Knicks played their best basketball. That was my only
No,
point.
Knicks are playing their best basketball.
Knicks
No,
are
they're
playing-
not,
the
bro.
Knicks are-
Come on, Knicks is playing an amazing
All right,
basketball
whatever.
right now. They
Knicks
beat
are
the
playing
Boston
good basketball.
Celtics, being down 20 twice. Shit, they play the best basketball.
and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been very not attractive.
I don't.
And let's go ahead and get into that. Jason Tatum does not look good right now. He's struggling.
He doesn't.
He's struggling.
I will say that.
If there's one thing I would say I would want to change, they are going at Jalen a lot. Just put Jalen in the ball screen. Don't just go ISO every time.
Yeah,
Because
that
you
ISO.
see what happened when they put the defensive unit in there, had Mitch Robinson, they just put him in the pick and roll, right? Just go right at him. Touch the paint, create great shots. There's not many teams that creates better shots than Boston does. When they touch the paint, spray it out, and get open threes. I don't mind that offense.
Well,
They've done it
Yeah.
at a high level.
they have. But like Charlie said, they playing a little bit too much ISO ball. Because you look at them during the season, they actually moving that bitch. Moving it. And granted, like you say, they're not making shots. Mm-hmm. They're not making shots.
But don't go away from that when you get punched in the mouth. True. They're gonna make a run.
Well, they was up and they made a run and then they started
that-
trying
and then
to get it back with one
one-on-one.
person doing it. And you know, if you're not making shots and then the Knicks going out there, they steady got that momentum. Now you down 2-0.
Hey, look, at the end
I mean,
of the day,
now you down 0-2 right now, so you're in trouble.
it's a different makeup in each locker room. You're sitting there in the Knicks locker room like, oh shit. And like Honk said, he can be like, JB didn't play well, right? They can say that. He didn't play that well yesterday. His numbers was very bad. So what are your numbers at, Hong? He didn't shoot that well.
He didn't shoot well.
So and they stole a game. So they can be like, we didn't even play our best and we got a game.
They stole 2 games.
Stole 2 games, right? So
That's what I'm saying. So like that's why I say I think it's harder for Boston to win at this point because the Knicks feeling like we haven't played our best basketball either.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we playing good because we did come back and win 2 games down 20, but we still not playing our best basketball right now. So if we can get better playing wise as a team, shit. I mean, why wouldn't they have the confidence they can win this series? They up 2-0.
The Knicks, like I said, of course, if they go 3-0, it's real spooky.
It's spooky. It's not over, but it's spooky.
It's not over, but it's real spooky. They have to come out with Game 3 more desperation than the Celtics do.
They got to come out like OKC just
If
did
they don't
versus
come,
Denver.
if they don't come out with more desperation, I'm going to tell you this: I expect a huge game from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, 100. I mean,
I don't see them not playing well because we've seen this in history with the Celtics.
Not the 20
They don't play well at home a lot of times.
Not them 20-point leads. We have not seen that in the playoffs.
I have not seen. I could not believe they missed that many shots in a row. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
That was crazy, and they were open looks, bruh. Open looks.
No, they getting good shots.
We had a conversation in the chat the other day. The makeup that Jason Tatum is in the league is just absolutely insane to me.
Hold on. Speaking of Jason Tatum, does Steve Kerr look good right now?
Fuck no, Steve Kerr's an idiot.
For not playing them in the Olympics?
No, Steve Kerr looks stupid.
Because he looking high right now to me. God damn it. JT.
Oh, how does he look stupid? He won a gold medal, bro.
I mean, I know he won a gold medal, but he didn't play.
For sure, but I'm saying how does Steve Kerr look stupid? He did his job. At the end of the day,
Jason Tatum?
at the end of the day, the goal is to win gold, and then he got it done.
But without playing JT.
It is what it is.
JT got the same amount of minutes.
No, that's not true, but okay.
He did get the same amount of minutes. A couple games, he got the same amount of minutes as Charlie. They
Doing
could
the
have
same
both
thing.
went out there.
He was doing the same thing.
Yeah,
we
he doing the
doing.
same goddamn thing.
Watch it again.
No, Hong, there's principle to this shit too, though, bro. You don't do that to a nigga who just won a championship.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Like that, Steve Kerr acted like he was above who the fuck. We're not even getting into that.
Drew Holiday played.
The fuck are we talking about? Come on, bro. But
Wait,
like
Derek
I said,
White played too, right?
A lot.
And he played a lot. And he's like the third person.
No, he was an add-on.
No. But I'm saying he was the third best team on Boston.
I know that, but listen,
He's the third option.
and Hong just
he
defended
was
him.
an add-on. He didn't originally make the team.
Exactly.
You condone that, Hong?
Exactly.
You condone
You're not
Derek
What do I
White
condone?
on Boston, but let's play number 3.
Hey, I remember Tayshaun Prince playing minutes in 2008. I remember Michael Redd playing minutes in 2008.
But
It's not
Tayshaun
about the
Prince-
best player. It's not the best players, bro. Derek White is one of the best role players in the world. We ain't gonna do that.
What the fuck are you talking about, Hong?
Derek White knows.
Take the mic off, Tom. Cut the mic off.
Derek
yo.
White didn't play. Derek White didn't play well.
Take his mic.
Derek White didn't play well?
Are you talking about the 09 team?
No, I'm talking about Derek White didn't play well in the Olympics. He played really well. So why wouldn't they play him?
Are you talking about, you just named Tayshaun Prince,
I'm talking about the 2008 team. Tayshaun played.
2008. The two guys that didn't play was Michael Redd and Carlos Boozer.
But I'm saying Tayshaun Prince played over guys.
A DNP is crazy, Hong.
I understand that.
is crazy.
But we ain't gonna say Derek White didn't do his job. Derek White played
No
well.
one
Kerr
said he
knows.
didn't do his
No one
job.
said that.
You don't sit down Jason Tatum.
I didn't say you don't sit down Jason Tatum, but I'm saying y'all saying Derek White shouldn't have played. Derek White played well.
We never said
I
that.
never
We
said he
said,
shouldn't play.
we said he shouldn't have played over. He should not have more minutes
Than Jason
than
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
That's a fact.
If we go look at Tayshaun, he had more minutes than someone like I don't know who else was on that roster, but y'all
So
gonna
you
complain about that?
condoning Derek White having more minutes than Jason Tatum?
I said get the job done at the end of the day. They got the job done.
Are you condoning? Answer the question.
Hey, if you win, everything is
Answer
solved.
the
I
question.
condone it. I condone it if you win.
You're beating around the bush, bro.
He is
Let's
beating
just
around
get
the
to the
bush.
next. Jason Tatum.
We already to the shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
yeah.
I look, I got fined. I'm 15 minutes late. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
we good?
You'll slip
I
already.
flip on the car. Go for a second. Be the car.
We should already had it on your
Fine.
chair.
You're gonna get
Oh
fined. man.
God. What? So what did he say? What was the shit he said? That
No,
was
he
some
was
Dumb
blasphemous?
shit. That's what
He
he said.
just could.
I mean, look, Tatum.
Love you, Hov.
Tatum. I watched the game yesterday, bro. Tatum. Like.
All
It
I
was-
know is New York is 2-0.
All I know, yeah. New York, how we feeling, baby? How we feeling? I'm gonna be wearing the shiesty soon.
The shiesty,
Yeah, I'm
the
having the fro.
shiesty
Next
is
joint I have the
insane.
fro on.
You can't even go back to New York right now. The way you talking? Man, talking.
He
crazy.
did say that.
No, if they won a series.
Is Jalen Brunson the best?
Also,
point
wait,
guard?
tell me how Hong. So you still think New York
Right
is
now?
gonna lose then?
No, I think the Celtics. Yeah, I do think New York's gonna lose. But my thing is, Cam took a bet as if the Knicks won the series. He's wearing a shiesty. I said that's a low risk bet, bro.
I mean, well, they're up 2-0.
But you took the bet before 2-0. That's the whole point.
I mean, shit. That's why it was a crazy thing. If it
I don't
happens,
want you to do some crazy.
I was like,
shit.
there.
No, I'm saying. I was saying.
Chuck a
Cam,
bottle of
hang on.
liquor.
No, Cam came
do
on
that shit
here.
for free.
Hang on, Cam
Walk
came on
to the
here.
stream.
No,
Hey, you see? Hey, hold on. Y'all seen that Paul Pierce shit? They got to walk 15.
He want Cam to walk to the stream.
no. Cam came on here and said the Celtics weren't getting one. I believe. I mean, the Knicks weren't getting one.
I believe the Knicks win.
You were part of Charlie saying they can't get one unless they give it away. So you just say they have to win a series or bet?
No, but
It's
remember,
crazy.
remember I said them giving it up was insane. I said they'll
No
get
diddy.
one, but not because Boston will give one up. I did say that.
Boston gave 2 of them things. yo.
Yeah, it's rough work.
I don't know if they gave them up. I just think them niggas was not playing good.
That's my
just-
opinion. That is 100% my opinion.
Because
I
Jalen Brunson
thi-
came and took them hoes, low key.
Hey, look, the Knicks made the plays. That's what you really got. Mikal Bridges made 2 defensive plays at the end of the game. Won his team the game.
Listen, I gotta give credit to New York. I
gotta
gotta
give
give credit
credit
when
to
it's
them.
That's
due.
what I'm saying.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
not
you.
like-
About time.
You know why I don't like the New York Knicks, right?
Because they ain't drafted.
I blame Reggie Miller.
Oh yeah. You Indiana Pacers
I'm an
fan.
Indiana Pacers fan back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? So we know those
understand what I'm
rivalries.
saying.
And you mean they didn't draft me? They number 8. I was hoping not to go to New York. I went number 7.
There was 8?
Yeah, they were number 8.
Who they took?
Channing Frye.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Niggas, I was praying not to go.
I was praying not to go
That's
to New York.
Why
crazy.
you didn't want to go to New
I
York?
love
crazy.
New York. I don't want
You
no
just ain't
smoke.
want to be home.
No.
Did you have like
That's
a?
bad news for me at the crib. I can't be in New York.
Did you have like a draft workout with them?
No, I did not. That's how I was hoping. Like I did not pass 7. I really thought I was going number 5. Right? Let's keep it real. I worked out for the Charlotte
You trying
Hornets
to go to the
twice.
Bobcats?
I mean, at that time, yeah, I
said the
would have not
money.
minded.
Hey, you goated in Toronto, bro. It was good. It was good.
You know what I mean? I was gonna go number 5, but they picked fucking Raymond Felton. Bro.
But real,
I came off that ship, baby. I'm staying in the Carolinas.
I
What
worked
you
out
thought?
for Charlotte twice. I
What you
thought I was
thought?
going back to Charlotte.
Yeah, you came back.
But
Yeah, they took Raven Feldman.
but real quick,
Hold on, I want to talk about it. Is Jalen Brunson the best point guard?
in the NBA,
Yeah,
Is Steph Curry a point guard?
I said no.
if Steph's not a point guard,
That's another conversation.
Let's throw him in there.
I think he is a point guard. I think he is.
Let's say he is a point guard.
Fuck
not-
no.
he
Yeah,
not
hell
better.
no.
And you got Luka. Is Luka a point guard?
Is Shea a point guard?
Shea a point guard? Come on, what are we talking about here, gentlemen?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on what we.
I don't think Shea's a point guard.
I mean, I kind of.
But then Jalen's not a point guard too. Then
I
So then
agree.
Jalen,
I don't think none of
so
these
what
niggas
we
be talking
talking
about a point guard
Listen, point guards are not the traditional point guards
anymore.
Hear
like they
from the
used to
point
be.
guard.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome
So
point.
all these guys are point guards. They just scores.
They're like combo
And
guards.
I'm just saying, they just scores.
All right, well,
But the
they're
way
all-
this man is playing,
if they're all point guards,
if the way this man is playing,
Shea's the
outside of
Shea's
Steph,
the best point guard in the league.
outside of Steph and
if
Shea,
you qualify the point guard, he's
outside
Shea's
of
the
Steph
best
and
point
Shea,
guard.
I'm rolling
Shea's
with him.
the best point guard.
I'm rolling with him before. And I know y'all may think I'm crazy. I'm rolling before Luka.
I do think you're crazy.
I am. I don't care.
Are you?
Now you wilding, right?
I'm just saying, bro.
Wildin'.
He's
You
showing
put that,
it
You
though.
put that on record?
He's showing. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, he's showing it. I'm just saying,
yo.
he's showing
got
it,
the
bro.
gold fuel in niggas.
Damn.
Yeah, he gave me some of that gold fuel. You know. I'm just saying though. Now, seriously though, he's showing it, bro. Now, I gotta
Nah,
give
you
young
gotta give him
fella,
credit. Gotta give him
young fella his flowers, bro. He's on the biggest stage in New York City, and he's doing it. He's winning. What he did that last game versus Detroit was that shot was insane. And what he's done these last two games in Boston, he's hitting big shots, bro, against high level defenders. I'm just saying,
mentioning
he's
what-
hitting shots, bro.
What you just said right
Luka,
now, him hitting
bad
That's what I'm trying to
motherfucker.
say,
that
bro.
shot,
Like,
Detroit prepared him for Boston.
For sure.
I think so, man, because
For sure.
The physicality.
the
Niggas be
physicality,
guys,
the way Detroit
That's
played
why
and
Cleveland's
prepared.
struggling.
to support Ray's argument, right? I don't think anybody talked about what Jalen really did last year. There was no Julius. Who else was injured on that team?
Don't bring up last year.
But I'm saying, like-
Luka was in the finals.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, but no one gave him his credit for
Luka
doing
beat
that.
some niggas to get to the finals.
And that, but
Luka
Luka's
beat
sitting at
some
home
niggas.
right now. Then
See, you just said right now.
no, but I'm saying like I'm just saying he didn't get his due credit for how good he actually was, and
But
he's
no
been
one's
doing that
saying,
as
like-
well.
but I'm
so
saying-
like, what is really the difference?
But this is-
because you know how everybody says Luka can do nothing, can do so much with barely a team, quote unquote. What did Jalen do last year?
Okay, that's not the
and he's
same.
doing it this year.
That's not the same.
Jalen had a good team last year.
They were all injured in the playoffs.
Dante DiVincenzo had a hell of a.
But wasn't OG
Playoff.
injured? Wasn't Julius injured?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a lot of money off the table.
At the very end, that's when they lost.
They were already
already
losing that series
injured.
before they got
you
hurt.
putting
No, they were in the
Okay.
series when they lost that.
So would y'all change your mind, what y'all saying, if Jalen goes to the finals?
he is not going to the finals.
He's still not. He's not better than.
Why are you saying that?
because he's not.
If they beat Boston, I don't think the other two teams can beat New York.
Indiana,
Period.
if they
Period.
beat Boston,
agree.
Indiana's going to the
You know
finals.
what it is? I'm just not used
You
to
think
seeing.
Indiana can
I'm
beat
just
New
not
York?
used
Bro,
to seeing New York.
we gonna get
win.
I think it's like this.
We're gonna.
But the way they listen, they level of confidence right now, and that's what y'all know that. You know that. Both of y'all know this.
You think
y'all
you
level
think,
of confidence
you think the
right
Knicks
now?
level of confidence is higher than Indiana's right now?
Bro, Indy, I ain't gonna.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Because at the end of the day,
niggas.
everybody, even with Cleveland, everybody still got Boston.
I'm gonna be honest.
Boston winning it, right? Because they the defending champs. So you're beating the defending champs. Like Indiana's beating a good team. Don't get me wrong. They beat one of the best teams in the league.
The most disrespected player in the league right now is hooping.
Oh, he's hooping. No, I'm not denying none of that.
He
Not
has
denying
a
none of that.
different battery pack in his back
That's
right
what we're
now.
talking about. Hitting big
But
shots.
New York got some battery in their pack too. Now
They got
don't
a battery
beat
pack.
Boston. They don't beat Boston twice in Boston. They got a
They gonna
serious
wake up till
battery.
game 3 though.
But this is going to be the difference, though. This is
They gonna wake up.
this is the difference, though. First of all, this series about to go way longer than what I think this Indiana series might go. That's going to hurt.
Indi-
you.
Yeah, I think
Indiana
Indiana
might-
got a chance to sweep them
Indiana might pick down.
And we're going to talk about But back to this point guard debate, though.
right now.
I
They
can't
might
put
get game 4.
I can't put JB over Luka yet. He's close. That motherfucker is close.
I'm good, man. He's
He
good.
is balling for sure.
He's good, bro.
The only reason I say is because Luka, he's just different.
Dog.
This is my thing. Luka.
We disrespecting Luka a little
No.
bit.
I'm
No.
saying-
By all means, see, that's what
we
I'm
are
saying.
doing that.
Like, I don't want y'all to think because I picked somebody over Luka, I'm disrespecting him. Luka is one of the best players in his game. His
No,
size,
I'm not saying you
what he can
disrespecting
do. But this is my thing. I feel like Luka has been here for a while where he's at. Just
where?
like we're at this level, high level. To me, this man here is getting better every year.
He's becoming, I see.
He's getting better every fucking year to me.
I mean, I think until this year, Luka got better every year. Up until this
Luka,
year.
Luka been killing people for like the last 3 years.
No, but like he's
That's
dominant
see,
now.
see, see,
They've been killing people.
that
And that's
argu-
kind of like
but
your
that-
argument with Giannis.
Yes, I don't like that
We
though.
getting used to Luka.
got
So we
killers.
get numb.
He's
We
gotten
get numb
better,
to
though.
Luka doing what this doing. You can't diminish what Luka does just because this is his coming out party.
Yeah,
now Luka's gone.
So what I would
That's
say
a
to
better
you
coming out
guys,
party was last
so what
year.
I would say to you guys, though,
To me,
so let's not
his
talk
coming
about
out party
last
was
year.
last year.
Hasn't
Playoffs
Jalen
is
Brunson
coming
been a
out
better
parties
player
this
this
year.
year?
Say that again.
Jalen Brunson has been a better player this year, yes or no?
He got hurt.
Than Luka.
Luka got hurt.
So then Ray's justified by saying he'd pick Jalen over Luka right now because he's been a better player this year.
Is he the best point guard in the league? I would still say no.
No, we're not talking about that.
No,
but
I
the
said
debate
no,
was he
I-
picking
I put
Jalen
two
over
people
Are
in
you
front of him
saying
now.
in the
it's just
playoffs?
I
He's saying
put
right
Steph-
now.
I put Steph and Shea in front of him.
I still.
No, I ain't say he was the best.
That's like saying, even though Bron got bounced, Bron is still.
But we're not saying
Well,
that.
he's
Jalen
still-
has played
he's
better
still
than
the
Luka
man.
this year, though. I think that's a fact, is it not?
This year?
This year he's been a better player, has he not? Are we going to dismiss that? I know Luka
I think he has.
traditionally,
What is that,
but this year,
I ain't got to look at stats. No,
I guess
I'm talking about just
availability.
looking at it
I
as
would
a
just say off
basketball
availability.
person.
Jalen's had
I
a
think
better
he's had
year.
a better year.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as
He's
a
had a better
basketball
year.
person, he had a better year. You can't look at the stats because Luka gonna have better stats. His scoring gonna be better.
This argument is kind of like we got.
rebounds and
I don't.
assists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know
what
what
do we
you're saying,
like?
but a better year though, I think Jalen had.
Okay, let's say you're picking a team. Number one pick, Jalen Brunson or Luka
Luka
Doncic.
Doncic.
Come on, bro.
Like, that's what I'm
What
saying.
we
Like,
doing?
I get what you're saying because
I get what he's
Who you
saying.
I do
Picking
get what
first
you're
pick.
saying. I think there's some truth
You're
to the
taking
matter
Luka,
of
bro.
expectations of players. I think that's what it comes to. Our expectation of players is different. We expect Luka to be doing certain things.
I'm a GM
He had
and
a
I'm
down
a
year and still
coach.
averaged 28 points, and Brunson had an all-time year and averaged 28 points. You see what I'm saying? The expectations are
Nico's picking Jalen.
Everybody's different. Like everybody.
I mean, that's
everybody-
cool, but I'm saying
everybody
the
tripping on
expectations are
Nico
different.
because Nico may not pick Luka for his first pick. Some people may pick Jalen. I'm just saying though, that's just different people opinions of that. Listen, let's be honest. He's not fucking LeBron. LeBron is gonna be unanimous number one pick. I don't give a fuck who we throw out there in front of him. We're gonna pick him no matter what, unless it's MJ.
I'm picking Jokic.
Unless it's MJ.
Are we talking about like for what?
Just like we,
he's
like
talking
you
about
just
all
said,
time.
like right now,
number one pick.
if you started, who you picking? Who you taking number one?
Oh, what you mean like in the league today? I'm like, nah, it's Jokic for sure.
Yeah, but I'm talking about LeBron Young.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, yeah.
You
Okay,
taking
cool.
Bron.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
my goat. Yeah.
That's
But
all
for
I'm saying.
availability,
Y'all are taking y'all.
availability, Theo.
This is my thing.
Culture.
I don't even know if I'm taking. Like I said,
what?
I love JB. You're taking JB over Shea.
No, I said over Luka. I'm taking JB over Luka because he's available. He works hard.
He's
Luka
available.
really didn't get hurt till this year.
He's
though.
available.
Yeah, what
he's
does that
always
mean?
he's available.
Luka didn't
available
really
right
get
now.
hurt till
Like,
this
what are you
year.
Huh?
He's paying
Luka's body has
played to
always
play.
been
Did he not play to
a question
play?
mark.
Luka
He's
did
paying
not.
attention to the
Luka has
narrative.
always played a lot until
He's
this
paying
past
attention
year.
to the narrative.
So like, what are we talking? Wait, you said because Luka played in the playoffs.
I know, but Jalen's always available. Like Jalen has traditionally been playing.
Luka
plays more
just got
games.
hurt for like the first time this year. Like serious injury.
That's where you're losing me, huh?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Like, Luka don't ever be hurt like that.
I think
until
you're
this
just
year.
saying defensively. You don't like it. And
I think you don't like him because of the work ethic thing, and that's cool. But like, he been available up until this year.
Yo, this work
Like,
ethic.
the nigga
thing.
who played with him is saying
Hold
that.
on, this work ethic. When people say work ethic, have we ever we in the gym seeing them work?
I mean, the only nigga who can speak to that
work.
is him.
all I'm saying,
He played with him.
That's
I
what I'm
played
saying.
with the
only nigga
mother-
who can speak
Does
to
he
it.
work?
Luka is the best point guard in the league.
Wait, time out. Does he work though?
No,
I haven't
no,
seen him.
don't put my man-
I haven't seen him.
Don't put my man under the bus.
No.
I haven't seen him.
I will go. I have never seen him work out, but I know he goes to work out. Like I've heard he comes back at night.
So
Like
he doesn't
when nobody sees it, and I actually that's a lie. He got hurt, and he was coming back. I seen him work out, and I'm not exaggerating. Might have been the most impressive thing I ever seen. I don't think the motherfucker missed a shot. I said he's ready, and There's nobody more gifted than Luka. I'm gonna be completely honest. Offensively, whatever he can make other people better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what takes him over to a level. For a point guard, I need that. I need you to be able to hit Doe with the fucking cross-court pass that no one else sees but you for open three.
But
I'm telling you this, I'm gonna say this right now. We're not having this conversation if Luka and them had a big. He will still be in the playoffs.
yeah, 100%.
I've said this before. The only reason we're having this conversation is because we are in the makeup, the way we operate as humans, we are so in the now, we forget what the fuck this shit
Nigga was in the
really
finals last year and in the
Fact-
Western
Because-
Conference.
And the fact
2
that
years before that.
Hold up. You said the Wolves can go to the finals, so you think that the Lakers are a better team with a big than the Wolves? Is that what you believe?
Oh, if the Lakers had a big, I think they beat the Wolves for sure.
I don't think they do, but I think that's fair.
I think it's going to Game 7 at least.
I think if the Lakers had Clint Capella, they beat the Wolves. 1,000%.
Maybe DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
They just needed a presence at the rim.
Yeah.
They were just small.
Cause bro, Rudy Gobert had a 2020 game. That should
bro,
never
get the
fucking
fuck
happen.
outta here.
That should never fucking happen.
But
That,
to our point, Luka's.
I'm gonna say, what are we defining though as the
This
point guard
is
shit?
like I said. This is my definition.
Luka
I
better
think,
point
what are
guard
we
than Shea?
defining?
huh?
He better than Shea and Steph?
I think he's better than Shane Steph
I do too.
as a point guard. I think Luka's the
As a
best point guard in the league.
Because he's also insanely better at passing than both of them people that you just named. Is he not?
Yes.
No, he's a better passer. I'll give you
That's
that.
part of the point. He can score.
But is he a better point
Is
guard?
Luka the best passer in the league?
I mean, but like, what constitutes that? I'm saying like, you pass, he scores better.
Best point guard
He
passer in the
rebounds
league
better
is
than both of these
Halliburton.
guys.
I got a name for y'all. Y'all
Fuck
didn't
no.
mention Kyrie Irving.
Fucking no. Halliburton can't make the same pass.
That's what I'm
No.
saying. Is Luka the best passer in the
He's a
league?
good- No,
Yeah, it's either him or Jokic.
Well,
Jokic,
Jokic ain't a point guard. Though.
Crazy.
Jokic is a
Oh
point
yeah, if we're
center.
talking point guard.
We're talking
Yeah,
about
we're
point
talking
guard.
point
Jokic is
guard.
a
Luka's
point
the best
center.
passer in the league.
Is the best point guard? Is Trey Young in this conversation?
Best passer in the league is Jokic.
As a best point guard in the league,
Is Trey Young in this
he's one of
conversation?
the best.
No,
No, Trey Young is not in
Hey,
this conversation.
We're talking about pure point guard. We're not-
If you have a
one of
chance,
the best.
pull up a clip from 2 years ago.
He's one of the best. though.
Luka made a pass against Indiana on the baseline.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
on a rope.
I know exactly.
He's
what
in a
you're talking
deep corner getting trapped.
I know
He
exactly
throws
what
it to
you're talking
Jaden Hardy from one corner to the other
the ball
corner.
spins
I remember
to
that.
that bitch.
I remember that.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I remember that. Yeah.
Nigga threw a
I'm telling
curveball from
you,
the
as point guard, he's the best.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like,
Right now.
if we're constituting what we define as real point guard, Jalen Brunson is not doing that. He can do everything Jalen Brunson does, but Jalen Brunson can't do everything he does.
1,000%. That's a great point he just
He
made.
was his backup.
He can
Let's
do-
like, remember that. That nigga was his backup.
He can do everything Jalen Brunson is doing right now.
Who, Luka? Yeah.
And then some.
Can Jalen Brunson do pass like Luka?
No.
Who's the better point guard?
Can he pass like Luka? Nah.
so that's a big part of being a point guard.
That's a huge.
That's a huge
for me.
point.
That's
Got you, Ray.
that's a huge part of
You
being a
still
point guard.
putting Jalen Brunson over Luka?
I just said I would take Jalen Brunson this
Right
year
now.
over Luka. Yeah.
Okay,
This year. That's what I said.
so
I'm on board with that.
is Shea?
But like,
That's why.
That's all I said.
But like I
That's
said,
all I
on
said.
what basis?
So
though?
are you
That's
I'm
what I'm
taking
saying,
taking
like,
Shea.
what basis?
You take Shea over JB?
I'm taking Shea and Steph over him. I am.
That's not crazy at all.
That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm taking. I ain't say I'm taking.
I'm with you.
Anybody else over? I just say this year, the way Jalen Brunson is playing, I would take him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was just
now
asking-
overall, I'll be. Come on now.
I'm just saying, like, on
I
what
ain't-
basis,
I ain't
though?
stupid now. This man
Like-
6'8", point guard and shit he can do. Like I'm
Can make every pass on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
a great argument.
this year, I'm rocking with this kid right here. Man. This kid right here. Dang.
My boy doing big things, bro. And the Knicks stole 2 games.
They stole two.
I gotta give him
Again,
some love, man.
and he
Give all the
constantly
credit to
proving
him.
every game.
He better be. Hey, listen.
credit.
Matter of fact, JB, hey man, somebody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call out there, man. I'm gonna get JB jersey since Charlotte coming.
Where's
in.
JB?
So,
Who's
so
J- Brunson?
Yeah,
While we
I'm gonna
talking
get,
about
I'm
this
gonna
I'm
get
gonna
his
call
jersey.
the other JB.
I'm gonna get his jersey, just bring it in
Get
here.
your shit together.
Go ahead, get Jalen Brown jersey. That's fine.
while we talking about this series though, have y'all noticed that KP's only played like 13 minutes?
Yeah,
and
he's
stuff?
hurt.
It's-
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
dealing
he's
with
been
something.
hurt, bro. I don't know what's going on.
But
with him.
I feel like, do you think he might be the missing piece as to why they struggle?
No.
You don't think he opens the floor up a little more? For
He
them?
do,
He
but
helps.
nah, it's all about making shots. At the end of the
Boston has enough to beat him. Remember, Boston.
I mean, Boston has enough to beat anybody.
Boston was up by 20. It's just a meltdown. They keep having meltdowns
Guys,
every time the team
They
makes
don't.
a run.
They don't have to change anything.
They don't have to change anything.
mean, shit,
don't hit the
tell you,
panic
they don't
button.
gotta
Losing
change
games
that.
will change some
They
shit.
better change
That's what I'm
something.
saying.
No, they better make some shots. They make some shots. We're not talking. Yeah.
There is no Hallie in this conversation.
Hallie's a great pure point guard, though.
Well, I said he was a great.
We talk about
passer.
pure point guard.
If we talk it,
I think Halliburton's a
up
great
there.
passer.
it's probably Luka. It's probably Luka, Halliburton, Trey. In my opinion, is
Best
passing point
passer.
guards.
Ja can pass that ball too.
not like them, though.
Shit.
Not like that. He can pass the
Man,
ball.
Ja was making passes on the
Not-
floor.
Not like them, though.
Man, that
Ja
man,
can
that
pass,
man
too.
went and grabbed the
But the-
loose
like,
ball
I
off
don't-
the
I don't
floor,
know if he's better than
turned
Trey
around
Hallie,
and
though.
threw a lob off the floor.
But
The
better
man
than the
dunked
names we
backwards.
just
Is he better
named.
than Trey and Hallie though?
We're not saying he can't, but better
I
than
don't
the
know,
names
dog.
we
Ja
just
can,
named.
if you pay attention, I pay attention to a lot of these games. Like Ja can really pass.
Ja
the
can
ball,
pass. Ja
Can
pass.
Kyrie pass the ball?
Bro. Kyrie can, but he's looking to score more.
That's not
Kyrie
his
died.
game.
Kyrie can pass.
Kyrie
though.
got the best handles.
What's it? Ready for?
Wooden pass, Luka able to chase it down. They got trapped on the sideline. They foul in a situation like that.
How do you even see him?
Are you play the game? Are you kidding me,
Yeah, that was crazy.
He do look a lot lighter than
JB?
All right, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
He said my fault.
Dog, we talk about throwing. I heard him. I'm trying to ignore it.
I tried.
I'm trying to ignore it. He's getting trapped.
That's a hell of a pass.
That's
man.
tough.
Bro, he hit him in his pocket.
Yeah, I mean, he had to make that shot. He had to make that shot.
Come on, bro.
Luka would have been a great.
He's the best
shortstop.
point guard in the league.
He would have been a great shortstop.
I'm gonna tell you this. For as fans and basketball fans, we got to appreciate what guys are doing right now, but not get too carried away. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luka's the best point guard. This ain't no fucking that.
There's no debate.
That ain't no debate in that. They got bounced. That is what it is. But this is good that we got motherfuckers on the way. Because I'm gonna be real with you. We can be having this conversation right now, but Kate Cunningham is on his goddamn way.
Okay.
We forgot about
He's
that.
on his
You hear me?
I ain't
He
forgot
is
about him.
coming. Next
I
man
wasn't-
coming.
I
Cunningham.
wasn't gonna put him up there with them yet, but I ain't forgot about him. You know,
Hey,
I'm
listen,
now.
he knocking on that
I'm
door.
rocking with young fella.
Knocking on
Kate
that
Cunningham, De'Aaron Fox is really good at basketball. De'Aaron Fox is good.
Not really.
He's not in
Fox
the
is
I don't
good.
think he's not
De'Aaron
yet.
Fox
De'Aaron
is
Fox is
good.
good, bro.
He's really
His time
good.
is not
Tyrese
now, though.
Maxey
Not yet.
is
I put,
good.
I put Cade over him.
Yeah, I put Kate over. I
Okay,
put
not
Kate
yet.
over.
So he's behind that.
Cade
So
over-
if
I
Cade
might-
is knocking,
I
what
put
the
Cade
fuck
over
is
De'Aaron.
DeAndre Fox doing?
I might will put Maxey over him too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Maxey over.
Over who?
De'Aaron Fox.
Not yet.
Right now.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I like
Not
Maxey
yet.
now.
Not
I
yet.
like Maxey though.
I like
I
Maxey.
feel like he okay.
I like Maxey.
Someone in the
I
chat.
feel like he at
Not
all
a bad-
three levels,
it's not a
at
bad
all
one.
3 levels. I think he at all 3 levels. I think the levels that De'Aaron Fox is better at, he is much better at. But all 3 levels, you average them together, I think he might be a little bit above him.
I'm gonna tell you why Halliburton's going to be over a lot of those guys right now.
Before you
'cause
do
he's
that-
doing it in the playoffs.
Before you do that, I just want to give a shout out.
You gotta convince me about Halliburton.
His respect.
He's a gamer.
His respect is going
Yo,
through the roof.
Just want to give a shout out to Mike Onassis. He's always in the chat. He said the Luka Doncic patch was really Jason Kidd a la.
No cap.
Like Jason Kidd used to do stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I like
Okay.
Jason Kidd.
Jason's kid, boy. Ooh, that man passes.
No cap.
I mean, that was his coach.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I love Luka. He is a bad man, and he the best point guard in the league. I've said this before, but we can go and get to the next series because
So hold on. Before we end it, Boston and New York.
Hold on, no one's talking about how crazy MSG is going to be.
oh yeah,
You were there.
It's gonna be New York is gonna be rowdy. We all know that.
be crazy.
It's gonna be rowdy.
But
New
I
York-
gonna be honest.
First of all,
It's
New
gonna be
York
rocking.
fans don't know how to act.
Let's
Let's
see.
keep it a
Celtics
buck.
fans-
You see
Celtics
how-
fans
You
should
see
not
what
go.
happened in Boston?
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
The security lady was getting so
Yeah.
mad.
They wouldn't
Celtics
leave.
fans should not go.
They wouldn't leave. I mean, this is all I'm gonna say though, bro. Right. So first of all, what was the question you used for that?
My question is,
Who you got?
Who you got in your series? Now that you know it's 2-0, are you rolling with the Knicks or are you rolling with Boston?
So this is my thing. Like, I obviously was with you on the Celtics, right? I want New York to win. Do I believe will they do it? Yeah, honestly, at this point, yeah, I do.
What are you
There
asking,
you go.
Cam?
There you go.
It's good. It's good for New York. It'll be good for New York.
I want, yeah.
for
fuck
New
it,
York
fuck it,
sports in
fuck it,
general. Besides the Liberty,
Let's go with Knicks in 7. Let's go with Knicks in 7.
Knicks
Fuck
in
it.
7. Oh,
with
you
Knicks.
trading?
Yeah, fuck it. I still got my bet. If they lose, I still got to go to Shiesty.
Wow. So if shit hit the fan, he gonna turn on you. Just know that. Just know that.
Hold on,
All right, gentlemen?
time out.
Shit hit the
Time
fan,
out.
nigga. Can't go
Time
turn
out.
on you.
Time out. No, we're
I'm
not gonna
10
do
toes
that.
down, baby.
Because look,
Boston
I've been,
Celtics gonna win
I've been
this
10
shit.
toes down
What you
on
talking
Tyrese
about,
Halliburton
bro?
for 2
You
years.
think Boston can win 4
100%.
before we win 2?
Yes.
That's diabolical.
Ray, you watching these games?
Yes.
You think the Knicks are beating them? Are they beating them?
Yeah, they 2-0.
Oh my God!
But are they beating them?
Yeah, they
or
beat-
Boston is
Or
beating
is Boston
themselves?
them beating themselves, or is the
Come on,
Knicks
it's
beating
different.
them?
You a basketball player. You know
Knicks,
what's up.
the Knicks is beating.
What?
Yo, let's put a friendly wager then. What's the wager? Ooh, Ray, what's the
Talking my language now.
Yeah, me too. You know I like to bet.
All right, hold on. So he's going with the Knicks.
Knicks.
I already know what you're doing.
You better get your coins together, Cam.
What you doing? You with the Knicks? You with the Celtics?
I'm with Boston.
Okay, so Boston Celtics. What
I
you
say we
talking
put
about?
200 on it. DraftKings, talk to us. Fuck.
What we doing?
Let me know. 200.
200.
Yo, shake on it. On air, shake on it.
Yeah. Cam, you in? Cam like, oh shit.
Hey, so I'm gonna say this.
Cam
Right?
say,
you
fuck
better
no.
get a loan, nigga.
Because he ain't
You better
rocking
get a
with-
fucking
He ain't
loan.
rocking with the Knicks. It's okay. You ain't
Because
rocking with
I'm not.
Yeah,
but
you're not
I'm
really
just-
rocking
I'm
with the Knicks.
also-
I want my
rocking
joint
with my
in
Knicks.
singles too.
Rocking with my Knicks.
I want them in singles.
That's cool.
Because
I
I
want
know
my
where
shit-
I'm going.
I want it in
Second flow.
20s.
Second
Because
flow.
this is
I'm
my
going
thing,
with
though,
my
right?
singles.
This is my thing, right? Boston is by far the better team.
Don't know who you with, bruh.
Nah,
Who you with? You with the Knicks?
They would say like, is this not an analysis show? Are we not
We
supposed
done
to give
analysis for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
No, the fuck we haven't. Nigga, I've been here for 15 minutes. God
Hong,
damn.
you in the bet too?
Hong, are you
Are
in
you
or
in the bet?
out?
Huh?
Nah, I'm shutting up. I'm not in the back.
Somebody
You see what I'm saying?
turn
Like-
Hong's mic off, yo. Production in the back, turn it off.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not confident in the Knicks. Them niggas
It's
not
not
my
your
team,
fight.
bro.
It's my fight.
Shit gets
Them
real
niggas
when
not
you
my
start
team.
talking that money.
Don't worry
All
about
of a
it.
sudden, like,
It's
whoa,
my
wait a
fight.
minute, wait a minute,
It's my
wait a
fight.
minute,
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Wait.
It's your final?
It's my fight.
Oh, you said this is your
Put the
final.
money
What
up
the
for him
fuck?
then.
Nah, don't do that. You should never put no money up for the nigga.
Fuck it. Let's do it, Cam.
Ray got Cam.
Put him in the blender.
What y'all talking about?
I wasn't
Put
trying
him
to-
in the blender.
Well, I guess I'm going with the Knicks. I
You
guess.
gotta
Fuck
rock
it.
with
Fuck
me.
it. Fuck it.
You got no choice but to rock with me.
Yeah, we got
Talking about.
Okay.
I need
got
that
receipts.
bread,
We
baby.
got
Hey,
receipts. We
I
got
better-
receipts.
hey,
We got
hey,
1,000 cameras
Hey,
in front of us
Hez,
right
get
now.
that man
Hez,
his money.
I better be good in New York, nigga.
Yeah, come
better
on,
get
bruh.
Get that man his money.
Boston in
crazy.
6.
That's crazy.
Boston in 6 is
You
crazy.
talking about Boston gonna
They
win
gotta
4
win
in a
4
row?
straight.
You out of your mind.
All right.
4 in a row?
One at a time.
Man, this man's
One at a
crazy.
time.
It's not. We don't gotta win 4 in a row.
Is he?
We
he
can-
just
No,
said-
Charlie said he's going to win 4 in a row.
There's no way.
Y'all winning
I'll
6,
give
yeah.
Boston the 7.
Charlie said they going to win in 6. That's why. Charlie
Oh,
cooked.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Y'all is gonna be cooked.
That'd be tough.
Yeah, 4 in a
That'd be
row.
tough. Hey, if we win 4 in a row, double it.
Yo, facts.
Oh, so
4 in a row,
4
double
in a
it.
row's a double.
so what happens if you don't win 4 in a row?
Okay, if they get swept, we'll double it.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, triple.
I'll triple.
I got a
Fuck
triple.
that.
I
I'll
got a
triple.
triple.
I'll triple that. I triple. That's what's that.
Them parlays is crazy.
I
Hey, shout out to the
triple.
parlays.
Y'all-
Shout out
Hold
to
on,
the parlays.
Let's get the terms. Let's get the terms
If
correct.
they get swept, if
I'm
Boston
tripling.
gets swept,
If
y'all
Boston
got
gets
triple.
swept, we'll triple it.
Y'all got
Okay,
triple.
if it goes to 7, we double. I mean, if we win 4 in a row, we double.
Yeah.
All right, say less.
Say this.
If Boston win 4 in a row,
All
yes.
right, let's go to the dub series.
That's
Let's go to
quick.
the dub.
Man,
Let's
fuck
go
all
to-
the
let's go
series.
to
Let's
the
get some
crib,
more
bro.
bets going.
Let's
in
go
this bitch.
Boston, baby.
This shit got so.
I gotta
out of
make a
hand,
phone
so
call.
quick. This shit got so out of hand. So look.
I gotta talk to them boys. I gotta talk to them.
Are the Wolves playing with fire right now, bro?
Nah,
Nah.
it's just one.
Tonight's a
Y'all-
big
y'all-
game, though. I'll
y'all-
tell you that right
It's
now.
one game.
But without Curry, bro.
They already had momentum. They was up by like what, 20 when he went?
That's what I'm saying. Nah, like they
played
didn't,
well.
they didn't get separation until after Curry was gone.
They played well.
I think Minnesota just played bad that first half, and they just couldn't get out that hole.
What do you think it was?
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tough.
He ain't the best.
And, not,
player.
and
The nigga floated him with a hurt hamstring. That's where it got to a grade 1. It was just a tweak. Then he started running around again.
Draymond.
Bing.
You ever seen that meme where it's like everybody tough to Draymond start hitting threes?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's just atrocious
Draymond.
defense.
Good pass.
Hey, look.
They didn't look like ready to me.
Hey, buddy, you gonna get yourself some money, boy.
I told Hong and them
some more money.
I told Hong and them the other day, I said the advantage was to the Warriors because they had a rhythm and they've been playing, right? The Wolves didn't know who they were playing. So they're sitting in limbo, and then 2 days later you got to play the Warriors. So your mindset switches, and then you got to go out there and play. Then you're playing with a team like you can't really play around with Draymond Green and Jimmy. And I just think the others aren't good enough.
I will say this too, though.
I don't think Pods is good enough.
Ray and Charlie doubled back on that too. They said they'd rather have experienced momentum over young, fresh
have
legs.
experience.
Last episode too.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
said
doubled
that
down
too.
on that too.
And I
They
think
convinced me.
this game 2, I think Minnesota's gonna blitz the hell out of Golden State.
Yeah, I agree with that. But how long you think Curry gonna be? I think that's the turn.
I mean,
The problem is
One or two.
The real problem is if I think Golden State has to win Game 3, in my opinion, or it
100%.
could get real spooky.
I think the way the playoffs been going, the Warriors mess around, beat them niggas again tonight.
well, the way
The way the playoff,
the way the playoffs
real
going,
crazy,
the way
bro.
teams is fucking winning.
The shit's looking real
It's
crazy.
I'm serious. It's
I've
spooky.
never seen no shit like this, bro.
But without Curry from the start and win the game,
Well, Jimmy,
ooh,
listen.
that's tough.
I mean,
I was talking
shit.
to my dad about this on the way here.
That's tough.
I told my dad, I said, look, they are a better defensive team. And you got guys like Buddy Hield and them making shots. And these guys like Moody, Buddy Hield, Padinsky, all these guys start making shots. And not to mention now which color gonna get some playing time?
Kuminga.
Yeah.
Kuminga.
So if these guys hitting shots, Jimmy would like to be a facilitator and, kind of control the game. This could be another dangerous game for Minnesota, bro. I'm serious. Because Ant-Man did not make shots. And if he don't make shots again today, they're going to be in trouble.
He figured something out that second half.
No, he did. But if he don't make shots, they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
I will say this too. Y'all know how Jimmy is. He's going back against a Minnesota team that he wasn't happy with.
I
That means something too.
I think he definitely doesn't get stopped. But they still got that man Jaden McDaniels over there. And he don't got to chase Steph. He can really lock in on Jimmy, neutralize that a little bit more.
Because their game plan got to be so different.
Because my thing is, you just kind of put Rudy in fucking
Limbo.
Rudy's back in the series now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? With Steph out there, it was tough.
It was.
With Steph being gone, Rudy can be back in this series. You just got to make sure Buddy's not flying off of screens. I think they're going to be a lot more physical this game. I think Golden State was able to run around freely. And when they're able to do that, that's when Buddy can be dangerous.
But my thing is, do you think Buddy can sustain this? Because he's going to have to for them to be able
Oh, yeah.
Well, missing Steph, obviously, it makes things
Somebody
a whole
gotta step
lot harder.
up.
But it makes
Somebody
things
else
harder
gotta
for them.
step up.
Because Steph, like Jimmy said it. Jimmy said, shit, we need him back. Because he made things a whole lot easier for everybody on the court just because he draws so much attention by just running around.
Yep.
gravity
He
aspect.
draws so much attention. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
his
saying.
gravity's crazy.
You know what I mean? So he's definitely going to be missed. And them shots are going to be a whole lot harder for Jimmy.
They didn't play well collectively.
For Buddy.
The Minnesota didn't play well collectively that night. So
Offensively, they were
it was real. They were real off.
Because to
were
me, they
off.
weren't even like horrible defensively. It just was so atrocious. Like it was. Remember when they read the stats to Ant? Like they were atrocious on offense.
I mean, Ant was scoreless.
But I would say this though, they would definitely be playing with fire if Steph Curry was still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If Steph was still out there,
yeah, shit could get ugly quick.
shit, I would have been a little nervous.
Yeah,
Well, they stole a game.
Yeah, they
now-
stole a game.
Now Steph, we ain't even talking about Steph. He ain't playing tonight, period.
Mm-hmm.
If he can get right and play game 3, and like you say, that's going to be a big game. If they win that,
I'm gonna tell you another problem.
some trouble. for
Well,
There's a day between each game until game 6.
Steph is out till game 5 at least. That's literally what the report says. He's out for 2, 3, and 4.
That came out already?
Yeah,
be in trouble.
it was announced by the Warriors.
That's the
team.
report.
They say he gotta
That's
be
the
out for like
report.
a
They can
week.
be
So
in
that
trouble.
is worse than what they're
They're gonna
reporting.
They're gonna reevaluate him in 10 days. That's what they said, which is right before game 5.
damn. Reevaluate in 10 days.
Let's
is not good.
change the fucking words then. Are the Wolves playing with fire?
No, the Warriors.
I mean, the Warriors. The Warriors playing with fire.
the Warriors in trouble.
Because
The Warriors are.
that
No,
man
the
right there-
the Warriors
that
are
man right
the
there
Warriors
not
are
gonna have a bad game like he had.
the Warriors are playing with house
He's not
money.
playing like
Nobody's
that
gonna
every
expect
game,
them to
I
win without
The
Steph.
Warriors in trouble now.
Yeah, Warriors
They're
are
in big trouble.
Serious
That's not
trouble.
good. That's not good. I didn't know it was 10 days. I thought it was just like a week.
No, it's 10 days. He's out
I
till at least
didn't
game
know.
five.
They expecting Steph Curry to be back on game 5.
Before-
the
that's when they
biggest
evaluate
problem is the way they scheduled these games. They literally have a day between each game until game 6.
I mean, for the fans, that's fun, but like for them, that's
For them, that's
So when they go back to Golden State, isn't it?
but the thing is,
2 days off.
2 days when
if
you
they
travel.
could, if they could, they
No, we looked at the
they
schedule
need
yesterday.
they need to steal one more. If they steal one more, they're in trouble.
So we looked at
Because the Wolves will get 3 days in between game 5 and 6.
No, Theo. There's no 3 days.
You just told me. You said yesterday it was 3 days.
No, I told you I was wrong. They literally are back to back to back pretty much. Like every other day.
So even when they go to Golden State, they don't get 2 days off.
No,
They should.
they don't.
Because Indiana,
Check it up, but,
Indiana and Cleveland doing that right now.
Yeah, Indiana and Cleveland do. That's like the only. There's like a couple. The Warriors don't. Maybe because theirs ran later in the game 7, but they're literally playing pretty much back to back to back. They play on Saturday, then they play on Monday.
Damn, that's crazy.
Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Sunday.
So remember we talked about game 6, Theo. If they get to game 6, and we said we don't know if they'll get there.
That's what I just said. I said if they have to
They
steal,
have to
one,
steal
more
one more.
Oh yeah,
to
but
get to game 6.
but they ain't stealing one more probably.
You don't think they're
I
gonna steal
know.
one more?
I don't think they are either. I just said if they want a chance, they have to steal one more because he doesn't need to come back for game 5.
He does need to come back for game 5.
shit.
Shit, we
If he
need
come
him
back for game 5,
3.
he's gonna get hurt. again.
Shit.
The series gonna be over if he don't come back for game
That's what I'm
5.
saying.
That's my point. And I'm a big dog.
I think low key that could be strategic too, where they just put out that he's not coming to game 5, and then the Wolves put that in their mind, and then all of a
I don't
sudden
know,
he's
bro.
playing game 3.
That hamstring
or he's
shit.
playing game
No,
4.
yeah, they need to steal one in Golden State. They need to get one in Golden State. That's what they need to do before they go back to Minnesota.
They will. They'll
That's
get
a
one. Of
fact.
them. They'll get one of them.
You think they'll get one in Golden State? No. Without Steph?
Without Celtics, yes. Y'all really, hold on. Y'all really don't think the Wolves
They can now.
is gonna get not one game in Golden State? They'll be
no,
down
no.
3-1.
I think no. The Wolves will get a game.
Theo, but that's what you
The
think?
Warriors are not going to get a game.
Jalen Brunson has outscored the Celtics in clutch points 14-12
Damn.
by himself. That's insane work.
But Theo, you don't think they're gonna get one?
No, I don't think they get one.
So they're gonna be down 3-1.
I just don't see how they can generate enough.
The Wolves?
No, the Warriors.
The Warriors.
No, I said, will the Wolves get one in Golden State? And you said no.
Yeah.
No,
Nigga, this shit's over.
yeah, it's over.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But like you said no. That's all.
Oh, no.
That's
The
all I was
Wolves,
like,
I think the Wolves get the rest of them.
oh, okay.
in my
Bro,
opinion.
that's why I was like, look at you like, what are you talking
Yeah, I think the Wolves
But-
get the rest of these.
On the flip side, right? Don't you guys find like the Wolves? You can get 2 different Wolves teams. Sometimes they look like the best team in the league, and sometimes they look like they did on game 1. So like that's the only way they get one. The Warriors get one at home.
Yeah, for
about?
sure.
Yeah, if they shoot themselves in the foot again, like
Yeah.
that, 100%.
So like that's the only way.
I don't see that- I
The
don't
Wolves have
see
to smoke one. That's what
I
has
just
to
don't see
happen.
them doing that
The
again.
Wolves
see them
definitely
doing
smoke
that
one.
again.
I think they used their smoke already.
I said the
think
same
that
shit
the
about
if-
Boston though.
That's true.
And look at that.
It was Boston too.
I'm gonna say something about Jason Tatum and Anthony Edwards. Them niggas not.
They're not the same.
They're not the same.
They are. Anthony Edwards played like shit that last game, didn't he?
I mean like how he bounced back from it. I don't think that's gonna happen.
And just had 2 bad games in a row.
True. That's true. That is true. That is
Come on,
true.
bro. It's all good. JT gonna bounce back. Hey, listen.
Yeah, let's.
What? Hey, has age creeped up on my man?
Ace keeps on all 3 of these
Steph?
niggas, I think at this point.
On who? Steph?
Steph,
It's too early. It's too early. It's too early.
a hammy? He ain't never had a hammy. Never. He's never had a soft tissue injury. Only thing that my motherfucker has been hurting is his ankles.
There was no contact either, right? It was just.
The motherfucker just.
Oh, really?
Let's go take a quick trip to Germany. Come on back.
Yeah, go inject that thing, do something.
That's
He's right
crazy.
back.
Nah, German finna come to him.
I think he'll be back game 3 or 4, man.
Yeah.
You can't wait to game 5.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You cannot wait to game
Game
5. And I
five.
don't think Steph Curry is gonna wait to
But
game 5.
we don't think Jimmy can just go get one. We don't think
He gonna
already
see.
got one.
He got to see how game
he
2
gonna
and
need
3
another one,
look.
though.
I don't.
If he gonna see how game 2 and 3 look. If they look real ass, he my
how
man.
will your last
Wrap
name?
that
This game 2,
motherfucker
they're
up.
gonna get blitzed tonight, bro.
They gonna get blitzed tonight.
Oh my God, it's gonna be bad. I see it.
OKC blitz.
OKC, Denver blitz.
Yeah,
That was
You see it?
That was
them niggas
crazy.
had 87 at
halftime.
half. Are we talking about
That's
that
a
next?
playoff
No, we
history
not.
record.
We not. We gonna get to that last, I guess.
I'm gonna give them their flowers, Ray.
You know, we also never acknowledge the fact that this is the first time there's ever been a 6-7 seed in the second round.
Ever?
Forever. Because think about it. When have you ever seen a 2-3 seed, both of them lose?
I told you this year was just so like
This
everything
is
was so
This is
close.
different. This is
The
a
way,
different
like
series.
The West was so
competition
close.
gap is so like
Yeah.
the teams that are good, they're all like similarly good. Besides the top one seeds.
That's what I told you, bro. The West is just so much. Why is the West so much better than the East, bro?
I don't know, it's always been that way.
It's always been that way.
It's literally always been that way.
As a collective, yeah.
I
for
can't
sure.
As a
wrap my
collective,
head
yeah.
around it.
Like the East might be
It
more
has
top heavy.
always
but
been better than the East.
So if we were to have one conference, where are the Cavs fit? Are they 6th best team in the league? 4th, 5th? What do you guys think?
If we say that question,
combined.
If everybody's combined, forget records. Where do you guys have the
I
Cavs?
don't know, Theo. Back in the day, I don't know.
No, back in the day, it wasn't like that.
I don't know.
in my
'Cause
lifetime,
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you
since
had-
I've been
in
watching
my
that.
when
lifetime,
Boston was good, then Cleveland was good.
Detroit.
And then or not take
Detroit, Chicago.
Boston out there. Miami.
in my lifetime, the West has
Boston.
always been a
But-
gauntlet.
but Ray-
Indiana.
But Ray, they always been top heavy
New
though.
York.
It's always been top heavy.
What?
It's been like one or two really good teams in the East, and the rest you don't really consider. Like there's like 4 or 5 teams.
No,
in the
when I
West.
played, it was like fucking.
It was when you
East was loaded.
when you first got in the league, it was Detroit and Miami, right?
No, I ain't said when I first got in the league. I said when I played in New York, it was loaded in the East. Indiana was really good.
Yeah,
Fucking Miami was really
but
good.
y'all 7-8s weren't like 7-8s now though.
No, our 7-8s was like pretty decent. They
7-8's probably
They
had
wasn't.
a
They wasn't
losing
no.
record.
They wasn't no like losing record.
Back
Not
when
back
you were
then.
playing, right?
All right, I got y'all.
Give us
So
some stats, Hong.
I don't know.
so in 2011, so
they-
that was the year on the Knicks, right?
Washington
Right?
Wizards was good. Yeah.
They had a lose.
Wizards were good.
So
Do the season 12. What was it?
I'll do 10-11 because that's when you went, right?
That's when I went the first year.
Yeah. So
Go
Chicago.
the second year.
So hey, Chicago got
Forgot about
62.
Chicago with D Rose.
So Chicago, they have 4 50-team wins. Orlando Magic with Dwight, the Celtics with
Forgot about them.
the Celtics with the big 3, Miami Heat, and the Bulls. The Western Conference had the Spurs with 61 games, the Mavericks, the Lakers with Kobe in them,
Phoenix.
Oklahoma City Thunder young one, and then the Denver Nuggets with
Melo.
Melo.
Was Phoenix good?
Phoenix was not. So I'll give you the 8th seed in the East was 37-45. The 8th seed in the West was 46-36. That was
That's what I'm
Zebo's.
saying, bro. Like
That was a
every
great
year,
grind.
the
That
A's
was
Grizzlies.
Memphis.
About the same.
Nice.
The AC every year in the East.
No, I mean there's a 10-game difference, bro. The Pacers were under 500 by like 6 games, bro.
Yeah,
they
that's
were
the
over
same.
500 by 4 games. The Grizzlies.
The East AC always is under 500, like always.
That's
Ever since I've been watching basketball, it's never been above 500.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
No.
I don't know, but those teams was pretty damn
540.
good.
No,
Really good teams. Them motherfuckers was good.
Good argument.
But I mean, so right now, everyone still got the Timberwolves winning the series.
If Steph, with Steph being out, yeah.
Yeah.
I think even with the injury,
Even with the injuries,
I don't
Wolves
think they
win.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Even if Steph come back, because I don't think he's gonna come back.
I think Wolves in 6.
100%.
Wolves in 6. I, can
I think
respect
Wolves in
that.
6.
Yeah, I feel like they'll get one more.
I think it'll get. I think Jimmy will still
We're all
win.
in agreement that the Wolves is going to win this series.
Yes,
All right,
Wolves
good.
in 6.
I was ready. My next word was going to be bet.
Y'all niggas. Those
All
shall
right.
be bad.
All right, cool.
I'm with that one.
I'm with that.
with
I
that.
respect it.
Let's get to Donovan Mitchell and the
bet when
Cavs and Halliburton and the Pacers. My boy Don had a legacy game and it didn't fucking
He
matter.
did exactly what I needed him to do. He had a legacy game.
48 on 50% shooting.
When I tell you he was getting to the baha,
That man was so tired, though.
he was exhausted. Bro, he went to the basket every fucking play.
He didn't shoot well from 3.
No, he was getting to that
He
cup.
shot 50% and like 8 of his misses was from 3.
Bro, he was willing his team
The
to
fact,
a dub, bro.
you know what that does to you mentally when you have a performance
why I
like
think they're
that
in
and
fucking
you
trouble.
still
They're
lose?
They're cooked, bro. Lost both in Cleveland.
It's like, what more can I do?
You were
It's
up by 21.
demoralizing.
You were up by 21.
Demoralizing. But can we take the label off Halliburton? The
Come on,
overrated
bro.
label? Let's just
Come
take
on,
that
bro.
label off him.
They disrespecting my nigga, bro.
Can
Yeah, they could take that label
we
off.
take that label off him?
We could take the label off. And also, a 20-point lead against the. Or I don't give a fuck how many points it is. It's the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a
Ooh,
lead
did you see this
because
move?
they scored
They
that
scored the fuck out the
ball.
ball. This is my thing. It's because oh my gosh, I think it's because Cleveland's still
Who
trying
dunked
to.
that?
Cleveland's still allowing.
Done.
Cleveland is still trying to play their game. Like they're still trying to play Indiana's game, which is fucking like they can't keep trying to run a marathon with these niggas, like run sprints with these niggas. That's literally their entire game.
I'm gonna be honest. That Don had control of that game. It was just such a boneheaded mistake. Like, what the fuck was Max Strus throwing the ball to?
Hey.
I mean,
Who is he throwing the ball to? We got to get a free throw box out.
Hey,
nice.
that man Neymar, I like Neymar.
that's what I'm saying. But
too.
also the Pacers, like they just got more depth.
Oh,
right
get
now.
out of here,
They
little
can
boy.
rely on their bench. Like they can take a breather. The thing is, it's not like Cavs are necessarily playing bad, but you can just tell these niggas are tired.
good spin
They're missing
off.
3 starters.
They missing 3 guys who
So is
played
Cleveland
Major
in
League.
trouble?
Yes.
When do they starters come back?
I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Like if they
They
don't
just
come back
said-
next game, they're cooked.
No, they
He
got to
just
come back.
beat the
All
shit out
all
of
of them
him.
have
If
to come
all
back.
3 don't come back next game, they're cooked.
I thought that was game when he hit that.
Darius Garland and turf toe and all that, you need to come
He
back.
gonna have to
bro.
wrap.
They got
that shit
cheated
up.
right there,
I
though.
don't know.
Play that back. That free throw, you can't leave that early.
Yeah,
The
he
ball
was
went him
gone.
out of Buddy
He was
hand.
gone, bro.
And then he got to put back dunk. Then Don about fucking killed himself.
I mean, so this is my thing though. As
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
do we think that
Fuck the
Indiana's
tie,
just
let's
more
go
ready
Oh,
for?
come here. Oh, step back.
Do we think Indiana's just more ready for the moment than them?
Nah. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, I still would have picked Cleveland if they were healthy. They're just not healthy.
100%.
They're not healthy, and
They're
I
not healthy.
think Indiana's playing carefree.
Now they just like,
They just hoop.
They got
They hurt
confidence,
now.
bro.
Their confidence
They
level
confidence.
is crazy.
Like
Crazy,
even like
bro.
if you watching the press conference after the game, bro, Halliburton looks so relaxed. He looks so like
Pascal Siakam didn't even play good.
That's what's scary.
that's the crazy part. Yeah,
He didn't even play well, bro.
because he's their leading scorer, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's scary.
So the Pacers are winning.
And
this series,
Halliburton
that's
didn't
what
even
I'm
play that well until the end of the game. Halliburton only had like 17.
Pacers are winning this series. I agree.
Pacers and what? Pacers and 5,
No,
Pacers
Pacers
is
and 6.
6. It depends if the starters come back, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Because again,
If they don't come back, they're gonna get swept.
what more can Donovan Mitchell do?
If
Like
they don't come back, they get
Yeah,
swept.
they need.
because you
they need all the
can't
help.
can't expect more than the 20. Max Strus had 20 points. You can't really expect more from Max Strus
Like,
than
how
20
bad
points.
did he roll his damn ankle? Mobley.
That's what I'm saying.
You got us what?
Oh, so
sent me
Cleveland
that.
looking like the Atlanta Hawks, huh?
Hawk might have actually been right. That's the funniest part.
He's not right.
He about to say
There's 3 motherfuckers on there that ain't even playing.
game, but even game 1.
What is he talking about?
That is-
Y'all don't
that is-
condone that dumb shit, homie.
That is
don't y'all,
that is a
bro.
fair assessment.
I said they were pretenders. That's all I said.
They're not pretenders. They're hurt.
The 3 of their guys are hurt.
Come on, bro. Give a fair assessment here.
They gotta come back next game, bro.
I don't think they are.
At least
I think
2 of
Mobley.
them.
I think Mobley
least-
and Hunter. I think Hunter's really hurt.
Hunter, he might
Took
be
a nasty
done.
fall.
He might.
Hunter
done
might
for
be
the
really
series. He
hurt.
might
I
be done
think
for the
Mobley
series.
can shoot that damn ankle up and get his ass
Yo,
out
just
there.
fucking pop an injection and fucking
Hey,
play.
hey,
What we
listen,
doing?
What is Toradol for?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all see what they did
One-
with Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl?
Hey, talk to me. 1, 2, 3. Cancun.
Cancun.
It's over.
That's what their mind is.
DR.
They done. They done.
Yeah.
They
What
done
if they
lost
win
two-
They
game?
don't
What if they
come
win
back.
game 3?
They done lost 2 at home.
What if they win game 3?
Bro, the agendas are going to be
They
nasty.
might
they
change
win
the
game
mindset.
3.
They might change the mindset.
If they win game
But if they
3,
lose game 3, they're going to go ahead and plan their vacation.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
because you can't beat them 4 times in a row.
Can't beat them 4 times in a row.
The agendas are going to be so nasty if they lose like this, though.
But are they even saying one of these guys are coming back? They're not saying.
There's-
I haven't heard.
I haven't
anything.
heard any, which is so scary.
Hung, what, you not hearing
They-
anything
Like the way we hearing about Steph and shit.
about Mobley, Garland?
The way we hearing shit about Steph and shit, like we ain't heard a damn thing. They've been out for it's been 3 days.
I think they're trying to keep it low though.
Well, Kenny said they got enough.
no, they don't.
Who got enough? Cleveland?
He said they got enough no matter what.
I'm gonna be honest.
What
Todd
could
Jerome's looking bad.
Ty Jerome looking like
He got outplayed by
looking
Matt.
very-
He got outplayed by Matt.
His
Strus
money's
last game.
going
Yeah,
down.
yeah. His
he's the one he should have sat out.
he
He should have sat out like, man, I'm hurt. Because he had a good regular season. He can expose in the
He said he
playoffs.
should have sat down.
So
He looking
his
bad,
money,
bro.
his money that
He had a decent game.
Because he also getting cooked too. That's the part.
Against Miami, he played
Decent.
well.
But that's
Yeah,
Miami
he's
though.
decent. He ain't messing up the bag
But that's
yet.
Miami though.
No, he messing up the bag.
Nah.
If they
he
lose
alright.
this series like that, bro, and he played this bad, because he's
don't
also
think he
getting cooked on
messing up.
defense.
What was his
Bad.
numbers that night? Yeah.
he was. Yeah, he was
That's what
awful.
I'm saying. He
man.
was
Too.
god awful.
That's bad. How
about
about
to say-
game one though? Game one, he was all right.
Game win like 20 something.
He had 20.
But he shot like
Did he?
22 though.
He's all right.
He shot 8 of
That wasn't off the bench. He started.
yeah. He
He's
shot like
alright.
8 of 22 though. He wasn't like it wasn't efficient 20. He had to
He
shoot
he was 8 of what?
8 of like 22 like first game. He
Shot
got 20,
22 shots
but he
off
shot a
the
lot of
bench.
shots.
All
to
right,
get
y'all
to it.
ready?
Yeah.
1 for 14. Yeah, last game 2. Game
Game 1.
was
8 for 20.
8 for 20. It's not terrible. It's not
It's not
great.
terrible.
Oh, I thought it was 8 for 22.
Yeah, so he ain't mess up the bag, man. He all right.
But he also not playing
1 for
good on
14?
defense too. He getting cooked on defense.
Getting murdered.
He getting murdered on defense. So like it'll be different if he was like getting some stops, doing other shit. He's not doing other
barbecue.
Yeah,
shit.
the game winner was
chicken
on
out
him.
Yeah. He not doing the other shit that would make him
That
be
step
like,
back
okay,
three was on him.
Yeah, that was brutal.
that was brutal, bro.
That was brutal.
I mean,
That was brutal.
so let's play this. Like, so say the 3 stars don't come back. Who we got to see more from? Like, what's their game plan?
I mean, they need Mobley big time. If I had to pick one guy to come back, it's Mobley.
Yeah, if you can get Mobley back, I think it makes it a closer series.
Y'all disrespecting Garland, bro.
I'm not.
But we talking about the depoy though. They need stops. They're getting cooked.
Do you understand? Garland would. I think Garland would hurt them more than it help them right now.
Especially if he's not
Because
100%.
he's not healthy.
Yeah,
You
he
got
got
to take the
100%.
load off Dom, bro.
I get it.
We need another 2 guy, number 3 guy,
Because Don averaging damn near 40 these last 2 games.
and he's still not getting it done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in a good 40, not like even like a nasty 40.
Let's be honest. They smoked that last game.
They smoked it.
They smoked it. But it took 48 from Donovan to be there. That's what's tough.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what this is the prime example
in
why
the
I say
playoffs.
this is a prime example of why I say Boston has more of a chance than they do. Because Don had a legacy game and they still lost.
Oh yeah.
Boston played like shit. at the
I'm
end.
way more confident
and
Indiana
lost.
winning this series than the Knicks than other series.
I'm telling you, bro. We said it before the playoffs started. You don't want to play Indiana.
They hot right now.
You want to stay away from them. That's a
Well
team you
coached.
don't want to play.
They're
And
well coached. They hot right now, and
So,
Halliburton is
I think
playing with.
someone talked
fucking
about
chips.
this.
You know RC gonna have him ready.
You gonna have.
And you know what a thing is too. Them playing Miami, the first round hurt them
It's too easy.
because they didn't get tested. You beat. What was the score? They was getting beat by 60 at one point.
The elimination game. No, they beat them in the elimination game by 50 something.
Shit.
In an elimination game.
What was that? You good?
No.
You all right?
That was the goat. That was that goat fuel. That was a goat fuel glitch.
But do y'all think
What you got in that drink?
the Bucks really tested the Pacers that much? It felt like the Pacers were in control most of those
tested
games.
I
No,
mean,
they
'cause y'all-
tested.
they got
It-
how
it
many
gave
fights
them
they get in?
confidence.
Other than Game 5, I
many
felt like
fights
they're.
they-
I felt like they're in control pretty
No,
much
they
most of the
tested.
series.
How many fights? the
Giannis,
Bucks and them get in?
Giannis came out and socked them in the mouth a couple times. They
Yeah,
they
bro.
still win.
They got in a fight every game.
No, I hear you.
They at least had the playoff intensity.
Yeah, the playoff
I
intensity.
get what you're saying for sure. It was not like a big challenge for Indiana, but I think the playoff intensity was there.
I think the
Cleveland had no playoff intensity at all.
They was on cruise
Against
control the
Miami.
whole
I think the
time.
Pacers are just playing carefree, bro. They just balling. They
like
hooping.
They generally,
No
I think
pressure.
they generally believe they can make it to the finals this year.
I agree.
Rick Carlisle been there before. He been in like shit where it's like, nigga, no one thought the Mavericks was
he
gonna
got
go
a
to the
chip.
finals.
Yep.
He ain't lying.
And if you think about it, look at that.
And he
Mavericks
got-
team. He kind of got the same personnel. Almost.
That's what I'm saying. Like he got as much talent. Like you got,
If you think about it,
and he got a deeper bench, low key than back then. Like they're deep. They're deep. You don't like someone can go get 20, and you don't. It don't have to be your best
He had
player.
a bench. He had a bench.
If Cleveland lose, who's gone?
Garland. Because you don't get rid of Hunter.
yeah, you can't
He's one of the best.
Yeah,
you know,
Hunter
better
ain't going nowhere. Hunter
better,
ain't going
better
nowhere.
defenders. You traded for him. You just got him.
You trade
Mobley
him
got Depoy.
even though he hurt, you trading him.
Yeah. Mobley got Depoy.
Is there any world where they break up J.A. and Evan Mobley?
Nah,
I don't think Jay the problem.
Nah, Jared Allen, no. Jared Allen.
I think you found a new home for Garland.
I think it's Garland. I think that's the odd man out.
Where does Don go from here?
This is,
But y'all do know Cleveland had a great year.
Oh,
Yeah, no one's denying that, but you got to explain.
But they're getting hurt. Injuries is part of the game.
So yeah, like
Game
if,
one, they wasn't hurt.
hang on, but if Theo's gonna say they're hurt, which is fair, then you can't break it up.
You can't break it up.
If they're
Why are
hurt.
we always breaking shit up when the shit?
I'm
you know
just
what I mean?
gonna be honest.
No one's saying like blow the whole shit. We just saying one player gotta go.
I have never.
That's a big piece.
From the
big piece.
from the day it started, I still don't think you can win a championship with Garland.
Theo's never believed in Garland,
He
which
said
is
that,
fine.
yeah.
But my point is that can you really break it up if if they've been hurt? That's my only point.
Yeah, I wouldn't break.
I
it
think
up.
if you can answer this question and say you can win a championship with Garland, then you don't break it up. Do you think you can? Can you beat Boston with Garland? Can you beat the Knicks with Garland?
I mean, we haven't seen it yet. He's been hurt.
Well, that's a problem then.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen
turf
it
toe.
yet.
We get turf toe. We don't even play on turf.
Turf toe here.
I still don't know what fucking turf toe is, bro.
Bro, it's a sprained big toe, bro.
It's the whole point.
It's a sprained big toe,
It's like
Trey.
a sprain. It's a
I've had
it's a
turf toe
sprained big
before.
toe, bro.
Yeah, I've had
It's a
turf toe
it's a
before.
But why they call it fucking turf
I
toe?
don't
Because
know.
it's more common when you play football and baseball and shit like in soccer. Like those are the most common sports you get that shit in.
So what my my second year in the league, I had to wear a size 13. I wear 12. I had to wear a size 13 with a metal plate, and I still played. There wasn't no playoff game. It was
You
with
got some clown
Bobcats.
feet on
It
you,
was
huh?
the Bobcats. You know what I'm saying?
The big ass feet.
It should be. It's just a.
So you saying he can? So you're saying he can play with it?
Yeah. It's a playoffs. I did this in regular season when it didn't matter, and we was getting our ass
Yeah, you
cooked.
put some drugs in that toe, he ain't gonna feel it.
And we was getting
feel me?
cooked.
That's true.
I'm
So-
just saying.
That's
Come
true.
on, put it.
So let me ask y'all this. Y'all all have all said no. They can't win with Garland. Why?
Who all said what?
Y'all said they can't win with Garland. But they can't
I
beat the
didn't say
Celtics.
that.
Y'all said
I didn't say that
Theo
either.
just asked
No,
you
I
guys.
just asked you if he can beat these teams.
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
beat the
okay.
elite teams.
With Garland,
Somebody
yes.
calling me from Cleveland right now.
That's probably Garland.
And nigga say, hey,
Hey,
Fuck
bro.
is
Say
that talking about?
But hang on,
OG, fuck is you
but hang on,
talking about,
hang on, let's talk about it though, because you guys said they can't beat the teams with Garland.
I said
Why
they
not?
could.
He,
Somebody really
you
called
said
me from
no.
Cleveland.
Can they beat?
The
Yes.
Celtics. Didn't you just say no?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, Ray and Theo, why can't they win with
I
Garland?
didn't say that
I
either.
didn't say that either.
I could've
see
sworn
you
he didn't
was the only
ask
one
you
that
that.
said
Theo
You
just
said that.
asked no.
He just asked you. You
Yes.
said
no.
that. He literally just asked you that.
I literally just asked y'all.
He literally
And y'all
just
both
asked
said
that.
no.
I'm the only one who didn't answer.
You asked us what? Hold on, go back. Go
I
back.
asked you.
I answered
I
that.
asked you if we understand Garland's not healthy,
Okay.
but if they are healthy, do you still think they can beat Boston or Cleveland?
I said,
I mean
yeah.
Boston
I was
or
like,
Knicks.
the Knicks.
And I said no.
Yes.
That's what he just said. Yeah.
No,
But, you know-
Charlie said
He was
But you
trying to make
also
it,
said
but
no.
he was trying to make it seem like it was all about Garland. I don't think they can beat him regardless.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. Why can't they win with Garland lineup?
That's
the
what
question
I'm
I'm
saying.
asking.
That's the
I don't
point.
think they can
he's
win
proving. So
with.
he's saying,
I don't
like,
think they
that's
can win with or without him.
disrespecting
So
But
it
that's
don't
the
matter.
point.
but that's what I'm
making, though.
saying.
It ain't
I think
about
they need
Garland.
to get off him.
But that's what I'm
He's
saying. But
look,
why?
If you can't beat them, he's saying if you can't beat
I
them
just
now,
don't.
you have to get
I
better.
don't-
Who
I
you
don't
get rid
think-
of to get
I
better?
don't
And
think
it's
Garland
That's
can
what
be
he's
your
saying.
two, bro. I
That's
think.
what he's saying.
And did we talk about 1A, 1B yesterday?
We did, yeah.
I think your 1A, 1B has to be I think your two best players have to be damn near at the same motherfucking
And
level.
you think Garland is not that guy?
He is not Donovan Mitchell.
I got you.
No.
But I will say
Because
this.
me and him was having a
That's
conversation
crazy.
yesterday.
Now that's crazy.
What'd he say?
diabolical.
He said he
Treat him
treats
like-
he
treat him
treats
like
Garland
Rudy
like
Gobert.
Gobert.
That's Gobert.
Nah, I
And
ain't
I was
doing
like,
that.
nah.
Whoa.
Nah,
Whoa.
we not treating him like
No,
that.
no. First of all, let me clear that up because I don't want
Clean that
motherfuckers
up.
talking like Kurt.
Clean it up.
Yeah, no, we don't need no headlines
Darius
like
Garland's
that.
a very good basketball
He is.
player.
Very fucking
He is
Hey,
very
so-
fucking good.
so the
Cleveland
point-
is a very good team.
To give you guys context, right? Me and Theo were having the conversation. Unless you have a Steph, a Jokic, like that generational talent, your 1A, 1B have to be pretty much near right there. You can't have a number 2. You need a 1A, 1B. Donovan needs a 1B.
Now you do, for
Yeah.
sure.
Unless you have LeBron or Steph
so
or
y'all
Jokic.
don't think Mobley's number 2?
He's not he could be a number 2. He's not a 1B.
I can't be like.
Like, you know how Jason and
Mobley will give me 25 right now.
So
Like,
Tatum
like-
and JB are 1A, 1B. They ain't that far off each other. That's what we're saying. It's like if you don't have like a Steph, LeBron, you need a 1A, 1B.
So what is the Knicks 1AB?
That's the problem.
But we don't think they can win.
But they got called too.
Hold on, JB
That
and
theory
Cat?
is wild.
JB and Cat?
Okay, so who's 1A and 1B for Indiana?
Huh?
Who's 1A and 1B for
I
Indiana?
think Pascal Siakam can be that
Pascal
second
and
guy.
Halliburton.
But
But
Are
y'all
they the same level?
But y'all.
That's what I'm hearing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pascal Siakam was an all-star.
Y'all
Whoa, whoa,
these are
whoa,
two
whoa.
all-stars.
Y'all think
these are two all-stars.
Y'all think the
These
Pacers?
are two all-stars we were talking
Hey,
about.
y'all think the
Yeah, but they
Pacers are
leading
championship
scorer this year.
contenders?
No,
Pascal
No,
Siakam.
I don't
That's
think
what
they
we're
can-
talking about. That's what we're talking
I don't
about.
think
If
they
you're
can
going to win a
win. They could
championship.
get-
Are
they
you
could
saying
get to the
okay,
finals.
To win a
okay,
championship.
okay.
Yes, to win a
No, absolutely
championship.
not. I don't think they can win a championship.
I don't
That's
think
my
they
point.
can.
To win a championship, you need 1A, 1B like Tatum and Brown. Or
I
you need a
personally
Steph,
think that's
Bron.
OKC's problem because they don't know who number 2 is.
I'm not going with that theory, Theo.
Nah.
You gonna say a lot of good shit.
You don't know who
but that one,
OKC 's
I
number-
ain't rocking with.
Who's there too?
They two is Jalen Williams.
He's just not been playing well recently.
So
But
him
J-Dub
and-
is their number 2.
So
He's
J-Dub
he's
and
at the
SGA
same
are right
level
there?
as SGA.
no.
No,
I
but
think the
They
point.
don't. That's what I'm
hold on.
saying. So
I think
Theo's
the point-
theory is wrong.
The point is though, their number one is so overwhelmingly number one that you can have a number
But let's
two.
be honest, though. Let's be honest. Your number 2 is not going to always be.
No, he
on
said
the same
1A
level.
and 1B
I
got to
said,
be right
said,
there.
let's talk about the last championships. The only ones like I told Hong yesterday, I said, Jokic and Braun
And
are
Steph.
the two. Not even Steph. Steph don't even count because
You're putting
Clay,
in Wiggins in 1B?
Clay was elite.
No. Clay was not good that
Not
series.
22.
22 was Wiggins, was his second best player.
I will agree.
I agree. Yeah.
I would say
He was a 2. He was not a 1B.
I would say Poole was way a little bit more.
Okay,
important.
but neither of them were
You
in the
got to put
1B.
Jordan Poole and Wiggins in front of.
I would
Okay.
put both of them combined.
But Shea is that overwhelming as a one as a scoring option. That's what Cam.
Okay,
what Cam is making.
I'll put Steph up there.
That's what I'm saying,
because
but he
you're
is.
not gonna let me live that one down. I'll put Steph up there. Steph, Braun, Jokic. Those are guys that are anomalies. Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle are closer than people. Like that's close enough, in my opinion.
Who you said?
Nah, Theo.
I didn't hear.
You can use Julius
I
Randle
didn't hear
to
you.
make plays and make winning plays. You can't give Julius Randle the ball to make a play.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you
but-
can.
But he's
What the
not-
fuck are we
he's not
talking
one,
about?
But he's not the same level.
He's not the same level as
Are we talking about
Anthony
I'm saying,
Minnesota?
okay, 1A, 1B.
talking
Can you
Minnesota?
throw that motherfucker the ball and they make a play for your team?
He can make plays.
Yeah. He can make
He can
plays.
make
But he a 2. He not a 1B.
Then
He a
that
2.
changes-
He's a 2.
then that
Definite
changes-
You're
then
right. That changes my
everything.
whole fucking theory.
That changes
Yeah.
everything.
That changes the whole
Because
theory.
Jalen Williams can make plays.
wasn't wrong.
That's
with
why
that
I
theory.
that's
That's what I'm
why
saying,
I still firmly believe Boston's still the best team in the league.
But JT and JB are
Them two
at the
niggas
same
gotta
level.
play like it though.
But they're both 1A, 1B.
They're both
type
ones
players.
to me.
I thought the Lakers had the same.
Sometimes I be thinking JD.
They do.
I mean, I thought Anthony Davis. Obviously, he's not LeBron, but shit.
No,
Anthony
those
Davis-
are 2 ones.
Anthony Davis close enough. Yeah,
Those are 2
100%,
ones.
yeah,
Still a number
100%.
one guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I think. Nah, I mean.
I think-
right
I
now.
think-
Yeah.
Oh, and
That's why I think
Kawhi. And Kawhi. He did it with Toronto.
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah.
Kawhi's up there.
Kawhi's a 1.
But
Kawhi's a 1.
Kawhi's up there.
Kawhi 6 years ago.
He's in that tier.
If Kawhi had a little bit of help in those last couple
If James
games,
played a little bit better, they're still playing.
yeah,
If James just doesn't
he did his job.
sail,
He did his job. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
if
did
James
his job.
doesn't sail,
Kawhi
yeah,
did his job, bro.
James sold.
He's up there.
James.
That's ultimately where I
James
think
or Norman
you have
Powell.
to
One of
get.
them have to get him something. James or Norman Powell have to do something. They both were abysmal.
Abysmal. That's a good word.
is-
I'm gonna use that
That's
one.
It's that grad school right
Nah,
there.
that's a
I'm
true.
gonna put that in the
That's a
arsenal.
true fucking fact.
So what about Giannis? Giannis that year, who was his two?
Chris
Middleton was in
Middleton.
it.
Chris Middleton
Middleton?
stepped up and played.
They
like
went to
that man
Middleton at
1A.
the end of the game.
I know.
They didn't go to Giannis.
He played like a 1B.
1A, 1B though.
He played like a. That
I
year
feel
he
like
played
I feel like it was
That
1A,
year,
1B that
Middleton
year.
was elite.
That
1A, 1B that
that
year.
1 month
Middleton
stint, he
was
played
that
like a
guy.
1A.
We're not doing that, Charlie. We're not doing that. He was a 1B that
He
year.
was
That-
elite.
that year he was a 1B that
That
year.
2
Somebody
months
turn
span of the
Holmes'
playoffs.
mic off, please. Yo,
That-
the higher ups, turn his mic off, yo. But
The higher up is sitting right there.
So we had Milwaukee, Nuggets, the Lakers. They won it. Who won it last year? Boston,
Boston.
and then the Warriors team. That Warriors team, Steph is up there because I got to give him that. There was no really 2 there. It was a collective group.
was KD? That's the KD?
No. That was Jordan. Poole,
That was a
Aaron
true definition of a
Wiggins.
1A, 1B.
Andrew
The KD.
Wiggins.
Now, that was a true definition. 1A, 1B.
That's who?
KD.
That shit don't count.
That's it. I was saying, bro, that year's the rest of
shit
history
don't
books,
count.
nigga. What are
Okay.
you talking
All
about?
right, Miami. LeBron D. Wade.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna
Cleveland.
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't
Cleveland.
as close as KD,
Kyrie.
prime KD and prime Steph.
Because you got
D Wade was a
He was on the
motherfucker.
latter end though. Of his
what?
No, sir.
Take his mic off. Take his mic off.
Take his mic.
No.
Take his mic.
Am I
Go ahead. Let me help him. Let me help
No
him.
help.
Let me
There's
help
no
him.
help.
Let me help him.
No help.
No, let me help him.
There's
Let me
no
help him.
help.
I'm trying. Let me help
There's
him.
no help.
Stop screaming.
No, stop screaming.
When they won, let me say it. When
Stop
they
screaming.
when they
What the fuck
won,
are we talking
D Wade was legit 1B. When they didn't win those years, or the back half of the Miami, D Wade was deteriorating.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
I
when
didn't
they
talk
won,
about
he
when they
was-
first
he was
got
a
talking about the
1B.
last year before they broke up.
Yes,
What the fuck are we
bro.
talking
He's
about?
right. D Wade was
We're
not.
talking
a
about
star.
1 year.
Nigga,
But that's what I'm
he
talking about.
retired 2 years after that. What are we talking about?
He not wrong.
What the?
He's wrong.
So
No,
we
I'm
see-
not.
He's wrong.
Definitely wrong.
He retired 2 years after that. He
wrong.
was at the
He's
latter
singling-
end.
we are
Bro,
He was at the
singling
latter
out
end of
one
his
year.
prime.
Braun was in Miami for how many years?
We're singling out
Was it
1 year,
four?
Charlie. What are
3
you
or
talking
4?
about?
It was 4
He
years.
was there for 4 years.
Yes.
D-Wade was good for the 3. He had one bad playoff
And that's what the
series.
fuck I'm
And now
talking
he's
about.
mad.
That's the year I'm talking about.
No.
Why?
I
Why are
would.
you 3 out of 4 is what?
Why you not talking
No,
about
no.
Abysmal.
I didn't say
No,
all
no,
4
no,
years.
Theo.
Statement is abysmal.
Theo.
No, it's not.
3 out
Because
of
you're
4.
not hearing the statement that I'm making.
What is the statement?
I said that latter end of that half, he was on the latter end of his prime. He retired 2 years later. How the fuck are you not on the latter end of your prime and you retired 2 years later?
He retired 4 years later.
Cool.
The nigga played.
No, but Theo, he was more injury prone. Like he's
What the
right.
fuck are we talking about?
I wouldn't say he was bad. I would
didn't
just
say
say
he was bad. I did not. I think he's on the latter
He didn't
end
play
of
as
his
much,
prime.
Theo.
So
He played 50
I'm
games
saying-
that year.
Y'all statement sounds stupid as fuck.
How?
I'm gonna explain it. Our statement of what this argument is 1A, 1B. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James
Was a
were 1A and 1B.
And I said Dwayne Wade was 1B.
What are you talking about?
I said Dwayne Wade is 1B. I said
is a
that.
fact.
And I agree
That's
with
the
the year they
argument.
won. I said yes, that he was. I just said the year that they fucking lost, that last year, that he wasn't. He was
They
more
were
of a two.
still 1A, 1B. It was still, if LeBron James wasn't
Y'all said I
playing.
said something blasphemous. Like, I'm not saying
That's blasphemous.
But if we're being real though, LeBron had, even if he was a 2, he had 2 2s. Chris Bosh and D Wade were
and
both
that's
2s.
cool. That's cool. No
that
one's
year.
denying that too.
I'm just saying
that
that,
was a two, not a 1B.
Dwayne Wade, I don't
That
get
last year, the last year. That's, like how
Can
is
we
that
get his
crazy
numbers?
sta-
Yeah, I mean he
Can
played.
we get his numbers the last year?
He played 50 games, 53 games. He only played 32 minutes a game. He averaged 19 points a game. Mm-hmm. So he was decent. I'll look at his playoff series.
That's not the latter end of his prime.
Definitely from what you used to D Wade. Like
Sorry, bro.
I agree with Cam on some aspect of it.
He was a 19 point night scorer in his prime. He was 19 points. He was.
He's talking
Was he?
about the year they lost.
Was
bro.
he a 19 point scorer in his prime? He was.
Not in his
Like what are we
prime.
talking about? What are we talking about?
I'm not-
And hang on, guys.
What me and Theo
Y'all
talking
think I
about is,
understand what I'm
well, I'm
actually
saying though,
saying.
but what me and Theo talking about is that wasn't the question. We weren't talking about no 1 year. We were saying that he was a 1A.
And I corrected my statement and said I'm talking about that 1 year. Y'all said I'm
that's
still
what I'm saying.
blasphemous. Y'all even said after that I'm still blasphemous after even saying that.
That's still
That's
blasphemous.
the point. How? The
That's
nigga,
still
he's
crazy.
I wanna put in
19 points
perspective,
is
too.
in the middle of his prime.
And I'll put in
This is
perspective
the
too. Hold
peak
up,
of his prime?
Cam. Even when they won, he averaged 16 the year they won the last chip that the Miami won on 36 minutes, and he averaged 18 the year. That's not what I think of D Wade. That's all I'm saying. I get what you guys are saying, but that's not what I
I
think.
mean,
when
we
I think
can
of
look
D
at the
Wade.
numbers
But
and
his
now we
role
want to,
has
but
to
that's.
change because
For sure.
you got LeBron and Chris Bosh and Ray Allen.
But I'm not disagreeing that he was 1A that first shit. I'm just saying the last year,
You still
the
want to
last
get
30.
It's not enough shots.
God damn.
Not enough shots.
So then, like, he had a bunch of twos. So he had a bunch of twos, and that's cool.
That's the point. He
That's
dmore
what
like a
I'm saying. He had more
1B.
than one, two. He had
It was like
a
more like a
quick-
2 because there was enough shots. That's literally the point.
That's the.
That's what I'm making at least. That's what I'm making.
What's the next? What's the next topic?
Because
Nigga, that's not like
What's
crazy.
coming up, man? What's coming-
Like
what we
niggas heard the
got?
numbers and got quiet, but that's
OKC
the, like
really
niggas heard the
won,
numbers and got
though.
quiet,
I
but
can't
you can't refute that.
no,
Like,
no, I'm refuting.
But
I don't
on
care.
what basis?
I don't care
On what
about the
basis?
numbers.
You're wrong.
I
But
don't
on
care
what
about the
factual
numbers.
basis?
You are
Besides the
wrong.
fact that you just like the fact of that, but like what on actual basis?
The actual basis is Dwayne Wade can carry your team. You don't have to do that when you have LeBron James.
But he wasn't
Just
doing that
like-
last year. That's the whole point. Why the nigga?
Okay, so did he have any 30-point games in that playoff run at all? And LeBron didn't play well?
I'll check.
Bro,
I'm pretty fucking
a
sure
number
he
two
did.
can still
Pretty
get
sure
you
he
30
did.
though.
I'm pretty sure he did.
A number 2 can still get you 30.
Even if he didn't,
Huh?
I don't give
A number 2 can still get you 30.
No, but
A number 2 can still get you 30.
Yeah, okay.
What the fuck are we talking? Like what?
come on, bro.
All right, bro. I just say he was on the latter part of his prime. Latter part doesn't mean you're not in your prime. It's on the latter
Name
part
a
of your
two.
prime.
Then. You name me a two.
Julius is a 2.
Okay.
Julius is too.
Julius
This
is a
is 2.
Yep.
You're comparing
But we're
Julius
also talking
Randle to
about like
Dwayne
we're also
Wade.
talking about like 34-year-old D Wade too.
All right, let's get a. Are you comparing? Okay.
I'm not saying this nigga's
about
prime,
this
bro.
OKC
Yeah, like I'm
deficit.
saying like
No, I
about
hear
this
you.
OKC
Listen,
deficit,
we're going to have to
man.
agree to disagree on this one because I think that's crazy.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna give you the stats.
I'm just saying on what stat. Like,
You
show
ready?
me a stat that maybe
Yeah,
I
give
can like.
us a
I'll
stat.
shut the fuck
D
up.
Wade had one 30-point game in the finals, but other than that, he only cracked 20 another like 3 times that whole playoffs
Okay.
out of like 20 games. So he kind of right.
That's what like. Just
He
show me
wasn't
a
like
stat, and
that.
I'll
He
shut the
wasn't
fuck
like
up,
that.
but
in
No one
tw-
has shown me a
and
stat
that
yet that I said
and
I'm
that was
wrong.
2013. I'm gonna look at 2014 right now.
But no one has shown me a stat for me to be like, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I'm wrong. Has not been a stat said yet.
To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about the stats.
In
That's what I
2014,
was about to say.
so here,
But that's a fact. Though. He's my that's a fact.
But
How
we
is it a
talking
fact
about
if you can't show me
stats.
shit?
We talking about stats. We got to talk about the game. Like we got to
But they
say
lost.
we are hoopers. So
They
we look
lost
at the
in the
game.
finals
We look at the game
in
totally
6.
different. We played against this
Bro,
dude. I played against Dwayne Wade. I don't give a fuck if he had 15 points. His 15 points was effective. He was effective on the court. He was the man outside of LeBron.
And that shit number 2.
but
Just his
They have
presence
effective- they have
alone
effective
hasn't
20-point games.
affected the
but
game.
Ray,
what I'm saying,
Ray,
like,
I remember watching D Wade
I
in
don't
those
care
years.
what
He wasn't
numbers you
that. He
talking
wasn't
about
as
over
good.
there. You
It wasn't the
analytics
same.
guy.
Just his presence alone makes him good.
I mean,
So let me
this
ask
guy,
you
but
this.
that's just.
But
Let's
that's
say
not what they're
Steph-
debating.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Wait. Let's say who's your favorite player?
of like all time.
Kyrie. It's Kyrie,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
Kyrie if it's not like.
So
it's
Bron's your
yeah.
favorite player.
Yeah.
Bron goes plays with Jokic. Jokic is the best player in the world. Bron starts averaging 16. He's still 2. He's your 2. They're not on the same fucking level. Mic drop. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's a very
No, but,
valid
but,
point.
but that's not valid at all.
I ain't gonna lie. And
How is it not
so hold on.
valid,
So no.
valid at all.
I'm finna. Okay, niggas not even listening to me.
I'm listening.
But
I'm listening
to you. I
I'm
promise
listening.
I'm
I'm
listening
listening to you.
So is LeBron not in the latter part of his prime? This is the first year he hadn't scored. He didn't average 25 points in like 10 years. Is he not on the latter part of his prime? All I said is D Wade's on the latter part of his prime in that year. I didn't even say he wasn't in his prime. I said he was on the latter part of his prime.
Yeah, I hear you.
How is that wrong that he's in the latter part?
I didn't say he wasn't in the latter part
You
of his
did.
prime.
You just said that was blasphemous. You literally said I was wrong like 10 times.
I said
everyone is watching
no,
that
no,
shit. What are
no,
you talking about?
1,000%. I said it's blasphemous for you to say that they're both not ones. Still,
On the latter part of his prime, he
I
was
don't
still
give a
number
fuck.
one.
I don't give a fuck how old the nigga is. They're still ones. I would still want Dwayne Wade on my team.
Was he the one?
LeBron is not a one with
so hold
Luka
on,
right now.
was he
LeBron
the-
is not a one with Luka right now.
LeBron is a one.
Is he not a one with Luka? I'm saying Luka is a one, right?
But we talking
But
about LeBron.
LeBron's
Are we
on the ladder of his
comparing LeBron to
career.
D-Wade? But
He's on the ladder. But you just said he's on the ladder of his career.
But it's talking about the GOAT. I'm talking about the GOAT though. We're not talking about
but-
LeBron James. We're talking about an anomaly versus an
right,
person, bro.
You're talking about Denver.
All right, hang on. No, hold on. Hold on. Let me
man.
ask this question.
We're talking about year 22
Is
LeBron.
James Harden a 1B right now? That's what he's basically saying. Is James Harden a 1B right now?
Better comparison.
That's basically what he's trying to say. Is James Harden a
That's a
1B
better
right now?
comparison. He's right. That is a better because you're talking about LeBron James, nigga. We're talking about LeBron James.
Did
LeBron
OKC
compared to-
LeBron can get 50
I'm
right
gonna be
now.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. James isn't one.
Okay, if he considers James a 1, then I understand
Then
where he's
cool.
coming
We're
from.
gonna disagree.
James
Then,
isn't
then
one.
we just look at it
James
differently.
is a
I think
one now.
James is a 2 right now. I don't think he's a 1B. But that's my.
Because a 1B wouldn't have shot the ball
Two
eight.
right
eight.
now.
If James Harden has a 1B, shot the ball 8 times in the game 7.
I think that's a mental block.
That's mental. That's
Anyways,
something
we
else.
go to the next
That's part of
topic.
the game.
guys.
What the fuck we talking about?
Judge him in the regular season. It's a 1B.
You believe
We
in
weren't
it.
even judging. but we
You
weren't
were
even judging
believing in the
anyway.
Clippers before he did this shit, though.
Huh?
You were believing in the Clippers
I
before
was.
he did
I
this
did.
shit.
Oh
You
yeah.
did, yeah.
But then
He was a
thing
1
is,
before Game
I
7.
love James Harden, but he constantly be proving me fuck wrong every fucking year when he do this shit. That's just the truth of the matter. Everyone who's a James Harden fan can say the same shit.
But like, I think I don't know. Y'all consider one is like Anthony Edwards and Luka when
Like,
he's
how many
healthy.
ones in the league
That's what
are
I'm
there,
saying.
really?
Like
That's what
one
I'm
is like
saying,
when
like-
you just dominate a game and you're dominating a game the whole time. I don't think D Wade was dominating games like that, guys. Like we can agree to disagree, but he wasn't dominating games. That's a 1. When we talk about LeBron James in the Miami, he was dominating.
Who you say?
LeBron James.
Okay.
So you want to compare
Let's
that?
talk about OKC.
1A versus 1B. You want to compare that, though, Theo? You want to compare that? You want to say D Wade was
just said
dominating?
I can't compare somebody that goes with LeBron James. It's hard.
Okay, let's talk about the flip side. So he was dominating like Steph and Kevin Durant did in those playoff
Those are
series.
completely
No,
different players.
no 2 1A 1Bs There's only one basketball.
So
Was he
you-
dominating
so-
like
so,
D-Wade?
So you forgot what he did when he was in Miami before LeBron got.
No,
there. He
I
won
know,
the championship.
but that's
When
not
he
what we're
beat-
debating,
when
Ray.
he beat Dallas by himself.
But Ray, we're debating what did he look like in
that
those
was like-
series.
That was a whole
40-point
8
games.
years before we were talking.
We're talking about what
That's
he
8
looked like
years before
those
the time I'm even talking
in that
about.
series, Ray. He wasn't dominating like he was a 1A. Y'all can't dispute it. Y'all just keep talking about his past and his
Y'all
name.
think-
Well, let's go to
We're
the
not.
next
I'm not.
topic.
Yeah, let's go to the next topic. We're gonna agree to disagree on that.
Because we're not gonna get.
Yeah, we ain't gonna.
We're not gonna
We ain't get nowhere.
We ain't not going nowhere.
Because it's not. We're not talking about any basis of anything. We're just talking about like. We're not talking about anything based on like real facts. But
Did they make a statement?
OKC, what are we talking? What game was you watching?
Jokic
Of
was
course,
horrible.
some boys made a
they were.
statement.
But the
They
Nuggets
came
were
out.
horrible.
Nuggets
bro.
were bad, bro.
They was bad.
From the jump.
Also, look,
from
I'm gonna
the
keep it a
jump.
book. I'm gonna say this right. Whoever that GM that was saying that they should start that other nigga over Russell Westbrook, he deserved to lose his job.
Thank you.
100%. That was a stupid.
Calvin
shit.
Booth.
your
Calvin
ass.
What the
Booth.
fuck? What the
That's-
fuck?
well, he
I
lost
saw
it.
that nigga play like
He
that.
lost his job.
He did
But I'm
lose
saying
his
he
job.
deserved it, and I feel bad for Mike Malone because that nigga Mike Malone lost his shit over that.
Yeah, he did.
I feel bad because I'm like, if I'm Mike
got
Malone,
into it with him
if
about
I'm Mike
that,
Malone and
because that
nigga
was
tell me
diabolical.
start this nigga over Russell Westbrook,
Exactly.
I would have lost my shit too. I would have to get fired too. I would have crashed out.
Russ has been hooping, bro.
Cause what the fuck are we talking about?
been
He was
Russ
their best
has
player
been
last night.
Hooping, bro.
Russell Westbrook was their best player last
He
night.
back. He
Yeah.
back in what's called. He back in OKC. You know he gonna be ready to go.
Bro, what the?
He
I
ready
got
to go.
By 40.
They did lose by 40.
And we talking about he
They
was
were
the best player.
Bro, they were down by 50 something at one point.
What are we talking about?
Russ cut it
We
to
said he
40.
had a good game. He had a good
But
game.
Russ is always gonna play high level, high intensity. He's gonna. Nobody ever questions his effort because he's gonna bring that even if you're down 40.
Yeah,
Just watch. This game was a wash, bro.
it was a wash. Yeah.
It's a wash. Them boys came out the gate heavy
Guns
leg.
blazing. Yeah.
Are you concerned though?
So symbolically, I didn't pull up the film. Are they watching the film of that game? The Nuggets?
I wouldn't watch the film.
Just for what?
What are we watching that film for?
Them niggas also was shooting like ungodly percentage. Like they were shooting like 60-something% for the game. That's crazy.
They
Like
got punched and they got punked.
they were shooting
Them niggas
72 in the
coach
first half.
I think you see what OKC changed.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
You got to see what they
Gotta
changed.
watch.
You're not going to watch the whole game.
Yeah, you gotta take some clips.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
do.
take some clips out.
I'm
of it.
gonna
gonna pull some
publicly
clips.
now. I will publicly do this though.
What?
I will apologize for OKC.
There you go.
OKC nice.
Yeah, they're good.
They're
No,
nice.
I
They
told
nice.
you. I
They
told
nice.
you.
I'm still not a believer all the way. Not yet. Not yet. But I'm getting there though.
You know who plays good
getting
defense? And
there.
don't talk about the Asian Jalen Williams.
They all nice.
He
To my big fella. No, he
Big
he
fella.
frustrated.
Fucking defense.
He frustrated. He
frustrated,
frustrated
Jokic.
Jokic.
He had
Yeah.
Jokic. He had Jokic having some fits.
He was being real physical with Jokic.
Yeah,
Jokic
having
Jokic
some
didn't like
fits.
that.
I didn't know he'd lock up like that.
He got that big body. He got that big strong body. He was bumping Jokic.
he was like checking Jokic. And I was
But
like,
guess what though?
they ain't happening again.
Jokic coming back.
They ain't happening.
He'll be
again.
back.
It ain't
Oh, he
happening
coming
2 games in a
back.
row.
He coming back. He
They done,
gonna do that to us.
they done
twice.
pissed him off.
Yeah.
Jokic was hot, bro.
They done pissed
That
him
nigga
off.
he fouled out
He
intentionally.
fouled out in the third quarter.
They done
He
pissed
pulled,
him off.
hey, he pulled a
Nah,
Luka
he
that
was
game.
bad.
He like,
But no
get the fuck out
cap,
of here.
We'll
no
go to the
cap.
back.
I said this yesterday. I said I would give them a 6-7 minute stint in the third, and I would sit them
Yeah, set him.
because they had a quick turnaround where they had to go to OKC. They already stole one. We did our job.
They did their job.
Yeah.
I'm sitting them. Let's get ready for Denver, and we're gonna go in there guns blazing. So I think best case scenario was that he fouled out, so he can just sit his big ass
sit his
down
big ass
and
down.
get ready for the next game. Because I think the next game gonna be really good.
I agree.
This series is gonna be really good. I think.
I don't
this
know.
one- oh, you don't think this is gonna go to 7? I think it'll go to 7, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Who you
For
think?
Denver
gonna win?
or OKC?
I look, you think OKC gonna win at like 5.
You think Denver not gonna win another?
Wowzers.
No, 6. I think they win at 6.
Nah. I think it's gonna go.
I said
7.
6.
Wow.
I think it's gonna go 7.
I think Denver gets one more.
In Denver,
Yeah, they get one in Denver.
they're gonna have to get back. They're gonna have to come back in.
They're gonna get one in Denver.
They still have to go back to Denver though.
No, I thought Denver would get
Theo,
one.
they have to. No, oh, I thought you said OKC has to take 2 in Denver.
I think Denver gets one more.
I don't see OKC getting 2 in Denver.
I just don't see anything that will stop Shea.
And I don't see anything stopping Jokic. What's stopping Jokic?
I don't know. I just think
Last game
can they
was
put up
was an anomaly of a game.
can the Nuggets put up 120?
Yeah.
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 You think so?
Well, Jokic running offense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OKC's not gonna score 87 in the fucking half again though. What did Jamal do last night? No one did shit.
Yeah, they ain't do. Yeah, you can't.
No one named not
They-
named
they-
before.
I'm
they
going to
all
be honest
struggle.
with you.
They
I'm
all
going to be
struggle.
honest with you,
Can't
though.
judge them.
OKC smoked that first game.
Thank you.
They did smoke.
I mean, because look, yeah, you're right. Because
They
look,
did smoke it.
They smoked
there's,
that first
there's
game.
no way you foul a nigga up 3 and Jokic
Yeah,
not on the floor.
that was
I
crazy.
don't know how the fuck you even do
Why
something
would they
like
do that? That
Why are
was
you
that was a
doing
bad
that?
move.
You're up
right
3, Jokic not on the floor. Why are you fouling?
there. Yeah, that was bad. That was a
So
bad.
yeah, like
OKC
that was a-
smoked that first game.
That was an inexperienced move.
But that's my thing. The Nuggets haven't beat them. They beat themselves.
So it's like the Boston series.
It's like the Boston series. I think those two teams, OKC is the only team I see beating OKC is Minnesota that has a shot of beating OKC.
Really?
I just think they can
Nah,
guard
you gotta
them.
give
They have a
Denver a
better
little-
chance of guarding them than Denver can. I don't think Denver can guard these motherfuckers. Did you see it? Last night was a clinic.
Yeah, it was a clinic.
Clinic.
The cut, they can't stop no cut.
There was nothing. Did you?
Yeah.
The
Couldn't
clip.
switch on time. Like
But I just think, Denver just threw in the towel early.
Yeah.
they
They
did.
felt like we stole one. We
I
did
ain't
our
gonna
job.
lie. Jokic looked
Let's get
tired
back
as
in game
fuck
3.
early. He looked
did.
tired as fuck.
He seemed frustrated early. And
Early.
frustrated.
I've
He
never
was
seen
tired, bro. They didn't want to play that game.
They're saying they
didn't
were
wanna play.
tired.
They didn't want to play that
look-
game
They
at
look
all.
exhausted.
They wanted that game to be fucking over.
They were ready to get home.
They was ready to
OKC
get
wasn't
fucking
tired at all. They were
They
like,
were ready
we
to get
keep
the hell
running.
up out of
You can only be in
OKC.
OKC for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Denver.
Literally to
Yeah, they were
have
ready
Literally, they were
go
like,
back.
look, we stole one. That's all we need to
Let's
do.
get out this motherfucker
Let's-
healthy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Denver on 3. 1,
Let's-
2, 3.
Look,
But
we
Denver
stole
is-
one.
Everybody on first bus.
Denver's still in the driver's seat now.
Oh, they're in good shape.
Because look, you got to
They
go play
still
in
in
Denver
good
with the
shape.
elevation in the playoffs, bro.
They're in good shape.
They got home court advantage. That's a
They
real
got
home court advantage.
advantage.
That's a real home court
altitude.
Yeah.
Come on now. That
Forgot about the altitude.
That's a real
now.
home court
Come
advantage.
on.
That's a real home
Don't
court
forget
advantage.
about that.
I forgot about that altitude. Nah, that might go 7.
You feel me?
I'm saying
Like,
that's
come
It
on
might
now.
go 7.
That's gonna go 7.
It might go 7 because that game 3, they're gonna be breathing heavy. I'm like, oh shit.
Jokic got the rest half.
He damn near got the rest of half.
He fouled out, so he wasn't even gonna go back in there.
What Jokic have game 1?
40 apiece.
42,
22
like 22.
rebounds.
Two rebounds.
And 22 of them.
And like
games.
8 assists.
Who the MVP?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh no.
Come on, bro.
The league should have just made a rule. Whoever wins the series, the MVP.
That's the league should do that.
That'll be tough.
But even
Just
if
come out publicly and
Bad
say,
for bad?
Yo, whoever wins this series
but
gets
overall,
MVP.
When I tell you viewership would be stupid,
Come on now.
they got like, even though that's some whole shit, they should
say
do it
so?
though. Just
Come on now.
if Adam
on,
Silver
come
want to
on,
save
Adam
the
Silver.
NBA viewership,
Just put it out.
viewership would be dumb.
bro, because Jokic and Shea gonna have 40 every game. One of them niggas gonna have 40 every single game in the series.
That's crazy.
So out of these two games, who's MVP right now? Just base it off these
Jokic
two games.
MVP.
Jokic, right?
46 and 22,
It's insane.
and like a few steals too to go with. Like he was playing defense.
And assists too now.
Shea
Don't
had
forget.
30 something both games now.
Jokic won that first game though.
Yeah, it counts.
He did.
It's 1-1, and if you count the 2 games that they won, who had the better game that they won? It was Jokic
By a landslide.
by a good amount. Yeah.
And if you average the points, it's about the same points. It is. 40 piece, 17. That's about 50 something.
Like I saw some people talking
30,
like,
30,
Shay, this is your
60.
MVP.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
about the
bro,
same.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey,
My guy just came out 46 and 23.
He's tired, bro.
yo, Shea was super efficient. He was 11 for 13.
Yeah, he was great.
No, he was great.
Oh yeah, no, but
He was a
they
plus.
shot like 60
Anybody
something
could be
for the game.
phenomenal if you up 30.
He was
Everyone was
plus
efficient.
51.
Start off like that.
He was
they
plus
started off like
51.
The all of OKC was efficient. They shot 60% for the game. Those are like they were shooting 72% in the first half.
Nasty work.
Like what it was like that was an anomaly of a game. That shit not gonna happen again.
That's fair to say. Someone in the chat said they can see a split in Denver. I can see that happening.
I think that's why I said it's gonna go 7.
2, yeah, going 2-2.
I can see a split.
2-2 after you go to
2-2
Denver.
going back.
I don't want to play Denver in game 7 though.
You don't want to play Jokic. In
And-
I don't want to
But
play
you don't play
game.
him in
I don't want to play
Oklahoma.
Jokic. Those are the guys. And Hong, you're right. Steph is up there. One game, Steph, Bron, Luka, not Luka.
Nah, Luka. Do we not
No,
know Luka
Luka's up there.
Luka, we gotta put
game
Luka
7
there.
against
Luka's up
against
there.
Phoenix? Against Phoenix,
I'll
nigga?
take that back.
The Phoenix was a collective effort, but I get what you're saying.
But he had
Spence
set the
went
tone.
off.
He set the
He
tone
had
for
20
that,
in the
though.
first quarter, bro.
He set the tone for
For
that.
sure,
He
but
had 20
Spence
Bron,
was.
Luka, Jokic, Steph. I don't want to play them in one game.
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I don't want to play Jimmy in a game 7 either.
I mean, you don't want to play Shea in one game either.
I
Like, let's just put it up.
I haven't seen
seen
it.
it.
He
I
ain't been in no
haven't
real
seen
game
it.
I
7
haven't
for real.
seen it.
He ain't been in no game 7 yet.
I haven't
How we
seen
gonna
that.
know?
He's too young. He's way.
Has he been in the game 7?
I don't think
No,
so.
he hasn't. I haven't seen it.
We've
But-
seen every other nigga we said been battle tested, and they've done exactly what we said.
OKC wants to win this in 6. They want to win this unless you do not want to play Jokic for one game.
I agree.
I think it's gonna go 7.
Or
'cause
Jamal Murray.
6
Can't
means they
forget
got to
Jamal
win
Murray
it,
too, bro.
but 6 means
He
they
show
got
up
to
in
win
big
it in
games.
Denver. I don't think that would happen. I think they'll win it in OKC.
Oh yeah, game 7 will be okay.
So everybody here got 7?
I think I got 7.
I got
I
7.
got 7. Yeah, it's gonna be a good.
So the series we got. Hold on, wait. We got 7. Denver, OKC,
yeah.
Cleveland, Indians going what?
That's a sweep.
No.
Damn. Well, hey, they gotta get their
Indian
players.
6.
Gotta get some players back, bro.
Indian.
You said 6?
I think
5?
Yeah, I think
Denver
five?
sweep.
if all 3 of them starters don't come back next game, it'll be 5. They gotta get some starters.
If
back,
they
bro.
don't come back this game, if they win game 3, it's gonna be a sweep.
The Cavs have to steal 2 on the road.
That's what I'm-
2 on the road to make it
The
6.
Cavs better
Yes.
win game 3.
It's go. It definitely gonna be 5. It'll be 6 if they.
If the Cavs don't win game
I got
3,
Them
6.
boys, I got them boys.
Cleveland
gotta
don't
come back.
have their.
I got
players, bro.
Indian
they
6.
gotta come back.
No, I'm saying if you bring them back to Cleveland, Cleveland's taking that game.
Oh,
in
if you
5.
bring them back, yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. It's
if
got to
they
be
come
6.
back, it'll be 6.
It's either 6 or 4, bro. That's what I'm
Cleveland win
saying.
both games in Indy. Who wins?
Indy. Indy still. I think Indy's the better team, bro. It's a better matchup.
I
I got Indian 6. I think they're gonna find a way to
I got
get
Indian
to.
6.
Okay. I guess I got Indian 6 too, but I just think since Indiana's making them play their game, Cleveland is trying to play their game and they're not doing better than Indiana at it. That's the point.
They can't. They're playing their game.
Minnesota Warriors. How many games?
Minnesota. If depends Steph.
Okay.
Steph is a big question mark. I think Minnesota still wins the series. Minnesota in 6.
Without Steph, Minnesota in 5.
I think Steph comes back.
Yeah, if he comes
I
back,
think
he's
that
coming
smoke
back.
screen.
yeah, if he comes back 6.
Minnesota in 6. Minnesota in 6.
I got 6.
How about this?
I just can't see them not winning one more.
They're gonna win one because Jimmy gonna get you one. He'll go out.
I can't see them not winning one more.
Yeah, exactly.
I see them in 6.
And then there's
Boston Knicks.
Yeah. You know I got Boston. We got
At this
Boston.
point, I gotta take.
They got
take
Knicks.
the Knicks. Yeah.
For how
so-
much? How much?
I got Knicks in 6.
6?
Game 6.
I
Huh?
don't know if I.
You want to do a little side wager?
Well, what? We already got enough on it as it
Yeah,
is.
niggas got 3 wages on this shit.
I know.
Just
So,
saying, Knicks in 6.
so let's go over the terms again.
Let's go over the terms.
And we're going to bring the terms up every show.
That's a fact.
So we got me and Charlie,
Yep. Boston.
Boston.
Y'all going Boston.
Ray and Cam, Knicks.
Yep.
200 on the line
Each.
each.
Okay.
So then, if Boston wins 4 in a row,
Double that.
double it.
Yes.
If Boston gets swept,
Triple that.
triple it.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a nice bag for you, Ray.
that's a nice bag for me.
That is a nice bag.
That's a nice bag for you, Ray.
nice
You
bag
might have
for
to go take you a trip.
No, you don't
He
need
taking
to-
that shit straight to the casino.
Yep. Go double that.
I don't see it happening.
That'd be what? 16? That'd be 1,600.
Yeah, quick.
No, it'd be more than that.
No. Yeah.
So that'd be 6, 1,200.
1,200. Yeah. 1,200 from y'all. I like that.
You see that happening?
6 or 7.
Negative.
You said 6?
For me,
Yeah. Stop
Knicks
this.
in 6?
that's what I think.
Stop
You
this.
got Knicks. Who you got? Boston in what? How many games?
Boston.
He said
I think
6.
it goes to 7.
You said 6 though.
I did, but I take
Because
it
you was
back.
like you gonna win
I take
4
it
in a
back.
row. I
I
said
take-
no
I take it
fucking
back.
way.
I take it back.
I got Boston in 7.
Boston in 7.
Cam?
I don't care about that. Knicks is 6.
I'm on the Knicks.
No, you don't got a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't got a choice. You're on the other side.
Hong. Let's get all your predictions. You're a part of the crew now. Hong has a mic now. If y'all didn't know.
Take your shit.
I got Wolves in 6.
Okay.
I got the Pacers sweep.
Damn.
Ooh.
Wowzers.
They don't get one game.
I got Denver in 6.
Okay. Ooh.
Denver. In
Actually,
6?
no. That's I'm tripping. That's OKC.
That sounds like whoa.
I'm quiet as shit.
Ooh, but Denver. It's just Jokic.
I don't think I answered that one.
I got Denver in 7. I'm going with Denver
Did
in
we
7.
answer that one?
You guys
We
did.
not answer.
We did not answer OKC Denver.
I did.
We beat around the bush with that one.
I said 7.
I'll say go. I'm gonna go with Denver.
And I'm rolling with Ray.
I said Denver in
I'm
7.
rolling with Denver.
Ray, I'm rolling with you.
not
Knicks in
believing in
6.
Knicks at 6.
I'm rolling with you. I'm just rolling with Ray on this one.
My dog.
So you got money on
You
it?
got money in there?
No, I told you guys I'm not confident, but that's my prediction.
No. You gotta be.
hold on, hold on,
Hold
hold on.
on,
Hold on,
dog. Hold on, dog.
Ray.
That's bad
Hey,
juju.
hold on.
We'll
You
take
don't.
that. We'll
You
take
don't
that.
bet. You bet us early in the year. You got your money. You can't go the whole season and not.
No.
bet again.
I
You can't
said
go the whole season not bet
I said
again.
put your money where your mouth is. My money's not there because I ain't confident. If I'm
You can't-
talking,
You can't go the whole year not bet again though.
You got a mic. You got to put in a bet.
all right, then I'm done. My mic's cut off.
I've been trying to say it from the streams in the beginning. Cut the man's mic off, but ain't nobody hearing me.
I ain't that confident in that prediction. That's it.
I think I got Denver in 7, bruh.
I got Denver in 7.
I got Denver in 7.
I'm gonna take a bet on the Denver series. That Denver wins the series. If y'all want to take a bet on that, but not the Knicks
We
series.
all agreed that Denver was besides him.
Y'all think Denver win the series?
Yep. Try to do
If
something?
it gets to 7, they gonna win that hoe for sure.
He said, "Try to do something."
Try to do something?
I got to see what.
do something.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Trying to do something is crazy.
I need to watch more game. I need to watch more game before I take a bet.
This game 3 is pivotal.
Game 3 is pivotal
Yeah.
for me. bruh.
Game 3 is gonna be like.
This is
I'm
pivotal.
gonna put it to y'all.
Because if they
like
get
this.
blitzed again, it's gonna get nasty
I'm gonna
quick.
put it to y'all like this. OKC got better defenders, and in order for Denver to win, Jamal Murray has to play better, and I don't think he will with those guys, with those defenders guarding him.
Yeah, because they put that
Yeah.
Lou Dort on him
Clamps
last night.
Yeah, so
Lou Dort set.
So
down.
that's why I give OKC the advantage. I give them the advantage over them. So I got OKC in 6.
Lou Dort cooked. He was
Lou
locking that
Dort
shit
was
up yesterday.
Lou Dort was doing shit I ain't never seen him do before. Nigga doing pump fake no look pass in the threes and shit. I was like, I ain't never seen.
That's
him
his
do
shit though.
You up 20-something, 30-something, you playing free at that
Nigga
point.
just doing
bro.
shit. Yeah.
Cap.
You just doing
No
shit.
cap. That's all we got for today.
Yeah.
Hey, good people. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the Baha. What's today? Thursday?
Yeah.
We'll see y'all on Monday, man. Continue to watch this playoff bump. It's been very entertaining. And y'all know the wager is down. The wager is on. Ray, can't wait to take your money, my boy.
Yeah, New York fans.
I can't
I'm
wait to
keeping
get your money.
receipts. I can't wait to talk my shit when the Boston win these next 2. You
Hey,
understand
man,
what I'm saying?
New York.
I can't
New
wait.
York. New York. I'm with
I'm
you.
looking right at y'all, New York
with
fans.
you all
At this
day.
point,
Y'all been
nigga,
cooking me in
at
the
this point, New
motherfucking
York,
chat.
where we with it? What's up with it?
All right.
No,
So
I'm with
we
you.
Love it. I
And
love
why?
it.
Queens.
That's another show
Harlem.
to the Baha.
All right.
We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Boston is 7.
Yeah, right.
Boston is